I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire. All right, and we are off and running for another
Alright,
Sneed
welcome
Snipe.
people, welcome to the show. It's your
Let's go.
boy, Tyree Sneed. How are all of y'all doing today? It's a beautiful day out. It was hot as hell earlier. It's not that bad right now. Alright, chat room is open. Like I said, we're going to try to have open chat here, right? Anybody who starts typing fast, that's cowardly. There's no way to answer that. It's corny, it's a cop out, and it doesn't accomplish anything. Why people do this all over the world, I will never understand. Like I said, why you all are afraid to get mad, I will never understand. Why you try to shame people for being human beings and just telling you reality and then trying to speak and you try to overtalk them, I will never understand. Um, just the whole thing, how y'all are afraid to get mad and angry, I will never understand. But this is the predicament for a lot of
I just
so-called
don't
women
feel like
in
being mad and
today's day and
angry.
age, right? Who, again, y'all can say what you want, but they're the main problem and the main issue. They've been the main issue since day one. Y'all project, you role reverse, and basically all you want to do is run your mouth and make no sense. Is that not the truth? These people get on here, they get on YouTube, they're so entitled and delusional, they think they have an opinion. None of you even have a voice. All y'all want to sit in a corner on YouTube, bro,
Downrange,
right?
what's
And
happening?
say things and then run. What is that? I've tried nothing but to collaborate. Like I said, I do nothing but try to have an open discussion,
He's so defeated.
right? There's no need for anyone to be anything but polite and respectful to me. I've always been nothing but polite and respectful. Like I said, I stood up for women for decades. You got no thanks because, again, they're so called women, other than Christina, who's a real woman. The rest of you are so called women and you're a joke, right? So, I mean, what do you mean? Nah, y'all let people, like, when they tried to act like they banned me from that diner up there in Austin, that was all fake. That was catty. That was the same thing. These so-called women who was hating and they was jealous and envious. So, I mean, how can you all participate and support these things and back these things and then act like you're not evil? That's the only question I have. How can you continue to push agendas that make no sense? Bro, there was an actual
that
dude
guy?
in there that worked there, and he worked there forever, and he never got anywhere or made it anywhere and was never successful, and was talking to a dude who made 100 racks in front of his face selling a 50-acre property. I walked in there mad successful again, right? And
Bat heritage. Yeah, he's fucking got something going wrong with his butthole today, huh?
it was just so funny because I was always good there. And then, like I said, it just took one dude and the same people and the same weird liars and the nonsense, and they do the same thing. You know what I mean? And like I said, I told him straight up, just call it what it is, man. It's just hating. That's all y'all doing. You understand? And it don't make no sense, and it's against the law. So that will be another lawsuit. I'll be filing a lawsuit on that diner, as well. And it's one of my favorite breakfasts, man. You know what I mean? I mean that location kind of sucks, but like it's one of my favorite breakfasts. It's really good. Hold up.
Actually, I'm just getting everything going right now. Did you guys catch what he said? So he's suing a diner? What happened? Fucking throw it in the chat if you can.
So, like I said, any foul play, any games, any agendas,
Did he get kicked out of another
it'll
restaurant
all be
today?
exposed, man. There was a reading and a download came out today on this one chick's channel on here that she always does readings consistently, and they're always spot on. She subscribed to me too, apparently, but it said all the truth about how I was targeted by everyone in the community. That it took entire communities, like basically everyone in the world, everywhere I went, like all these people targeted
What's up,
little
Lady
old me,
Nightmare?
all of them. They all tried to come at me in some way while they
Nice.
hide behind the system, while they hide in every way, shape, and form, while they hide at a distance, hide behind things. Everything is hiding. Everything is cowardly. Like I said, we have 8 in the box. That really means we have about I don't know, probably millions of people listening to me right now. YouTube is a rigged platform. Don't believe one word they say. Google was already ruled an illegal organization. This is a free for all now at this point. And trust me, I'm gonna win and get mine and take everything I want and need. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's a man's world. A lot of the so-called women on here, they wish that they were me. They wish that they were men, right? So they have a lot of envy of you know what I got. I got what you need, but you say I'm just a friend. But you say I'm just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. Cause I don't like being myself. That's them. Oh, great. This dude again. Here's Rattler Jones. Good old Rattler. How's it going out there in the swamp in the bio, Rattler? Oh, jeez.
What's he talking about? His chat
Ridiculous.
isn't even open.
Rattler, every time you come in this chat, you got to donate, man.
Your chat's not
Donate.
open, asshole.
Come on, quit playing these games, bro. Donate. Send something. Real talk. You want to donate? You can be in the chat.
We are behind
But
unless.
if you don't donate,
No.
no, not happening. So I'm gonna have to block you if you don't donate. It's that simple. There will be no conversation, no discussion. You have an avenue to donate. You've done it before, and that's it. All right. So moving forward, like I said, I don't have time.
That's just fucking mind-boggling. He's talking to a chat that's not even open. You can't even fucking say anything about that.
For games and antics. I'm a boss. I'm the corporate CEO, independent by myself, compounding and building companies out of all of this. Like I said, I'm on a tirade as far as YouTube is concerned. I'm winning. It's up to you, man. Like I said, we're not greedy here. We're not trying to take money from anyone. I'm just saying, principle of the matter. After everything that you've done online and your erratic, insane behavior online that you're well aware of, I just,
I
if
gotta
you're gonna
take
come
that.
to the
I
chat
gotta-
after everything that you've done. Like I said, we're not greedy here. We're not trying to take money from anyone. I'm just saying, principle of the matter. After everything that you've done online and your erratic, insane behavior online that you're well aware of, I just, if you're gonna come to the chat, I think that it would only be right that you donate something. I mean, it's up to you. I think $10 minimum would be, sufficient at least. And then if you want to be nice, you can donate more. So I guess that was the question. I apologize. So, yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm just a man's man, man. This is a man's world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think it's crazy. Like I'm saying, but think about this. Put yourselves in my position, right? So, I went out my way to
This
stand
should
up
be
for
good.
women for decades. Okay. They want to say that things happened that didn't happen. So it's like if you say, "Oh, I got done dirty in the past," I didn't get done dirty. People played themselves. Not only did they play themselves, but they played themselves out of a genuine, amazing, perfect person. Ask Christina. Christina will tell you, like all these people, they play themselves out of an amazing human being, of which I am. All the people in my past, they didn't even deserve to meet me, like much less have any experience with me. So what do you mean? Like the fact is that like I should have had higher standards and I just didn't understand. You know what I mean? I didn't understand what standards were at the time, and I'm man enough to admit that.
Welcome in, Wigan.
You know what I mean? I wish that I had, but yeah. We got one projecting, talking about himself. That is literally the silliest thing I've ever seen. Let me go ahead and get you out of here. Goodbye. All right, so yeah, like I said,
We are a
man,
little
that's what
behind.
they
Maybe
do.
it was
They
opened.
say things that don't exist. Again, it's pointless. Back to the topic, man. What was I saying? Yeah, so I stood up for women for all that time, for my entire life, basically. Stood up for women. A lot of so-called women have no backbone or no spine. That's the reality. Majority of so-called women today, they're all delusional. All of them. All they're about is eating, doing what they want to do for themselves, creating a living arrangement, which is always mooching or living off the government and asking for handouts and begging. Like I said, they're all over the internet, right? All of them beg all day, 24 hours a day. They all try to sell content, which only works with desperate simps, okay, who've never seen a woman in their at any point, right? And they beg 24 hours a day. And they all know it's true, and they all hate the truth because they're all narcs, because they're hypersensitive, because they have childhood trauma that they can't woman up and deal with. So they're absolutely pathetic. So all of them think they're like supermodels now. You go on any app across social media, they're making quote unquote content. You don't make content, y'all just sit there and try to basically like show yourself off, you know what I mean? And nobody really cares or is interested. It's just pointless. Like the Illuminati has literally created this fake matrix, and then you got them acting like they rich. These people aren't rich, these are Masons. These are poor, broke, broke, broke Masons. Like that one chick, what's I don't know her name, but she's I think it's like Gina the Plug or something, the one who's the fake arranged marriage wife or girlfriend of Adam 22, the one with no jumper, who we all know is a snitch and a federal informant, just like DJ Vlad. Not a tough guy, not tough at all, has to have security with him, right, at his little venue to do his radio, all sorts of crazy stuff be going on there. You know, it's just a bunch of nonsense and fake drama. He's soft, and he tries to perpetrate like he's tough because, yeah, you have a security team there with you. Like you're held down to an extent, you know, and dudes go in there and try you, and there should be no purpose for none of that anyway, because we're all grown adults. I mean, if you want to be tough, just BG tough and, you know, hop in a boxing ring, right?
Look at
I
man, Blue.
mean, all this other stuff is pointless. You know, I never understood that. I mean, I've seen way too many times of these things, conflicts, whatever happening on that fake show. For what purpose? That's
What's
all
up, Blazer?
paperwork and money, bro. Like they must have lost tons of money like that, and they never had any money. Then you find out Brick Baby's a snitch, Adam 22 is a snitch for sure. The whole show was a snitch show. It was a snitchcapade, like Snitch 9. Every single one of them was a federal informant. They ended up, because of that show, I believe, allegedly, and because of WAC
All
100,
right, we got him
allegedly,
beat 9
they
to
got a
6.
whole bunch of rolling 60s Crips indicted. I'm probably on federal charges, allegedly. So, I mean, that's what they do. I mean, anytime that you see like a white radio show host, if it's not me, because I'm the streets, they're always going to be a snitch, bro. That should be common sense. Even if I saw that, I would be like, okay, I know what's up. See, it's different with me because I'm really, really different. I'm different than any of my people. I just always have been. It's my soul, you know. So I'm like that movie with Chris Rock, Down to Earth. I'm in this body, but don't get it twisted. Real talk. You know what I mean? I used to drink 40 ounces and smoke Dutches, smoke Swisher Sweets, okay? You don't know me. I'm from the hood. I'm from the project. So, you know, you just have to understand people, you know, and I'm just kidding. I mean, you know, to an extent, there's truth within it, but, you know, I'm proud of who I am, but I'm not these other dudes. And if you see a radio show host like that, and me being a street dude, I would already know what's up. Like I would tell him to his face, the first thing on my mouth would be like, "You an informant." Like we could do the interview, but I'm talking to an informant right now, and I know what I'm talking to. That's all you got to do. See, people don't get. You'll have a lot more power if you stay calm and you just observe instead of reacting. Everything doesn't deserve a response. Instead of responding, sometimes just pay attention to what's going on. Feel me? Like with Ratley right there when
Not just the streets. He's from the projects. Jesus.
he says we go through this every time. What's the point of repeating my words? Why do you take time out of your day, like I said, in your, you know, manic depression that you're in, to start making no sense again? Like I said, I think they do that. Like, I think it's pretty clear. I think that's like, you know, to cause what? Like common sense. Like, bro, I'm good. I'm chilling right now. Like, I have no stress. So it's like, you come over here for that. That's that important to you. Like I said, homeboy has been mad this entire time because my channel's succeeding. He did everything to take the channel down, stop my business, stop my livelihood, right? And then I don't care and I don't take anything personally, right? And I don't respect cowardice. So I'm sitting here and I'm being nice to him and everybody, and that's what you do? Right. Those are my words. You don't repeat my words to me, sir. Yes, we haven't gone through anything. I don't even know who you are. You're some random nobody from Louisiana, good old Louisiana, out there in the bayou swamps, and you do nothing but sit there and fish and have a bunch of trinkets that don't cost much. And it's basically hillbilly heaven out there because those are all your friends. So I mean, I'm not hearing it. Like I said, we tried to offer you an opportunity. You didn't want to work together. You made up excuses, made up fake lies about, something about whatever your fake work that you don't do, like all that stuff you don't do, partner. I know everything about reality, bro. You can't get nothing around me. So don't be upset at me because you're nobody. You don't have a business, you don't make no money, like you said, you're struggling, and it is what it is. Like I tell you to donate, you'll do what you're told. All right. All right. Thank you, commoner peasant. All right. So continuing on, that's a man that lives in a trailer, y'all, and he claims that he lives in a what was it, like a 3-story home. He said he lived in a 3-story home. That boy lived in that trailer every day for the past I don't know how many years. We ain't never seen him in no 3-story home. He like Ralph Bottles over there. Ralph Bottles said he owned 5 fake cars. Cause I do, and got them in a lot I pay over $100 for every month. But they all me. They all swear up and down they me. That's cute. So yeah, like I said, I mean, like I said, how would y'all feel if you stood up for so-called women for forever? And that was the thanks I get. I had some dude that worked at that fake diner, right? Where I mean, the breakfast is good, but all the eggs look fake. I mean, let's just get real. Like they don't have good cooks in there. Like literally, your cooks just like sit there and like stare at you, right? And I mean, it's just weird. Like your whole vibe and energy is just whack, and it's just a bunch
Coming from the guy that forgot how to cook fucking eggs.
of like soft individuals basically, and all they do is whine and complain like y'all on that fake university stuff. Like, bro, nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares about UT, bro. Like, quit with that nonsense, bro. Nobody cares about none of that, bro. Like, y'all don't run nothing. Just like you are not even the community. I'm from Austin. My dad graduated from UT Law School. All that lies, all that nonsense. I have more to do with UT than anybody. Like, what? Like I'm literally the king of that. That I was set up by the athletic director at the time, Delos Dodds, and I survived with what they did in Western Hills Little League, right? And we told y'all the story of what happened, and I survived. I was 12 years old. I was targeted by Delos Dodds, the athletic director of UT, because I was better than his son, better than anyone on the team. I survived what they did. I came back, healed, had more hits than anyone on the baseball team,
Sub
and it was the
Lobster.
all-star team for Western Hills Little League. That means every kid that filtered into Westlake that was supposed to be filtered into UT, and they rig it from an early age. Every other kid I was better than. Every other person I was better than. I was the best in Western Hills Little League in every position, and I had more hits I think than the entire league combined. And I used a wood bat the entire season every
All right,
time.
we are 13-5
So
right now. We're
I
fucking got
outdid
them tripled up.
everybody who ever went to Westlake. I outdid everyone who went to UT. They watch people steadily get their karma, right? They got their karma, right? You had the other one went to Westlake. He was a quarterback. Some crazy stuff happened to him. That was his karma, right? Then you got all those other people like Drew Brees. I'm sure all of them have been going through karma. Like y'all's entire existence is your karma. That's what y'all have to understand. Like this is the way that God structured everything. Y'all just can't see it because your eyes wide shut. You don't want to open your eyes to what's going on. You understand? Like I said, the people on 6th Street, they went against me. Okay. You can go on social media right now and see what's happening to them and see what all those people who usually used to be on 6th Street, everything that they're going through. And it's all God delivering karma right and left, bro. When I go online now, I see honestly,
Lazy it
like
up.
being real with you, bro. Like I said, God is delivering karma. And I'm just being honest with you. I see every single person who was a so called enemy that they jumped out the box to be that. These are people that I had nothing to do with, most of them, none of them. Like they were not my friend. I didn't know them like that. But everybody wanted to go against Tyree. And every day that I go on social media, you know what I see? I see God handling business. I'm just being honest, right? And I see all the evil people dropping like flies. That's the truth. Like I said, I'm the angel of justice. You can figure out what I'm the angel of. I don't got to sugarcoat nothing. I don't ever have to get mad at anybody or anything or get upset or do anything because God goes to battle for me. See what I'm saying? The things that you people say, right? The fake evil people, right? Like all those people online, like that controller chick, she tried to say something like that. No, you got it backwards, honey. That's why you constantly were going through your karma and you continue to. All of them. As you look at them, they look rough. They look bad. They don't look good. I'm going to say this again, man. Anybody who goes against me, you go against God. And God is going to win every time. Y'all don't run nothing on this planet. I don't know why people wanted to run their mouth. I'm the king of 6th Street. I'm the king of Austin. I'm the king of UT. Let's get real. I'm the king of everything, right? I'm the story. I was the greatest player of all time in every single sport. I was the original ground zero. So to try to take my throne away from me and take everything away from me that's rightfully mine and that I worked so hard for my entire childhood and I earned, God's going to clearly give me everything back that's rightfully mine and belongs to me and way more. He's going to give me interest. See, people don't think, man, y'all get online. Like I said, every
Did he
time that
say
y'all
somebody
type
took his
fast,
phone today?
when people are trying to talk, so you get triggered and pressed and you start trying to, and way more. He's going to give me interest. See, people don't think, man, y'all get online. Like I said, every time that y'all type fast, when people are trying to talk, so you get triggered and pressed and you start trying to intentionally cause what? Same thing, stress. All that stuff has an effect on the human body. Those are crimes. People should be doing their job, right? And you all should be going to prison every time that you do that for your crimes. And no, it's not anybody's job to go whine and complain and all that because, like I said, people don't do their job. They'll just cause more problems. They'll just assist the criminals because that's what always happens. I've seen it every single time. The, there's no nothing, there's no job that actually does their job and protects people. So, like I said, no,
Moses be
that's
living off
not
the
how the
dividends.
society is structured, at least not anymore. The society is structured where basically people do nothing, nobody does their job. All y'all just worry about your check and your 9 to 5 and whatever job, and you don't do your job. That's what it is. And you basically just bother and you target innocent civilians. That's what you do every day. We see it every single day. This is all sorts of different people and jobs. I mean, I could be talking about Walmart workers. All y'all do the same thing. What do you mean? Why are y'all so big about talking about jobs? Jobs is just an avenue for people to stand there, do nothing, and then try to get paid on the hour and ride the clock. A job, okay, is trading time for money. It doesn't mean that you're going to get rich, and odds are you're probably not. In most cities, the living cost is designed too high and the wage is too low. It's not a living wage. It's not sufficient. So wouldn't you want to address that issue first? Shouldn't you be challenging the government and the political system and challenging all these fake politicians, the mayors, the presidents? Shouldn't you be challenging their position and saying, why should I keep working, right, if you all won't provide a sufficient living wage? See, I'm too smart. I'm not going to waste my time. When I worked, like I said, I got every dime that I needed to make. Everything owed to me, I got. I'm straight, right? I mean, I was straight on all that. Now I'm in a different time period. I've never taken a loss. I make sure people compensate me when I work. I don't work for anybody if I work a job. I never work for the system. I just working to make free money, basically. That's what it is. It's a system of free money. You go, you work, you get the money, and you invest it in yourself. That's reality. A lot of you don't know how reality works. You need like a real lecture. You don't seem to understand reality of the law, that the law
Blazy, it's called honk coin.
applies to everyone, and the law is not, it cannot be twisted, and it's not decided by people who have a job. It's actually decided by courtrooms. And if the courtrooms don't follow political policy and follow the law, because it's a U.S. Constitution, it's constitutional law, if they don't follow the law and they're corrupt, well, that's more lawsuits. You can always expose a courtroom as well. Nobody's above the law or above reproach. If a judge breaks the law and decides a case wrong, you can still try to file a countersuit for that, and you can go public. See, the only thing that matters is justice. It doesn't matter what a courtroom says. This is why I think y'all are so funny. Y'all worried about court. Court is the last thing you need to worry about. Do you see what's happening to you people right now? Do you see what's happening to you? Do you have eyes? Do all of you need eye and ear exams? Do you see how badly God is going in on you? God is not playing. Do you see how badly you're losing? And just the fact that people just never learn, right? Is hilarious to me. Nah, listen, bro. Nobody's ever bothered me. It's just don't talk while I'm talking. It's just being a human being. It's my
Welcome
respect.
in, Cass.
It's boundaries. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm a human being. I'm the way I'm supposed to be. Why do you all run your mouth if you just know you're going to create more karmic debt and then you whine about your karma? And what are you running your mouth online to a stranger for? And why is it when I say you, people think I'm talking to them when I'm not? I'm talking to the whole world, bro. I'm a public figure. I'm the bee's knees now. I'm a big deal. So like I said, at the end of the day, people run their mouth. People don't run nothing. People run their mouth. People don't have political power.
What was it, Blue? He wasn't sure if he saw something welding. He didn't know if he was going to be all right. Just fucking idiot.
People run their mouth. I run the streets. So-called women run their mouth. The fact is, none of you so-called women have any power. You try to twist everything. You talk about hate. All y'all have is hate in your heart, especially for real men. There's none of except me. I'm the only real man who ever existed, in my opinion. But the point is, y'all have something against a real man. Everything you've done is in spite of me. Why? Because I'm God's son. That's the world we live in. People can do what they want. I could care less about YouTube. I'm the Messiah. What? I'm going to find an avenue to spread my message like I have my entire existence in life. My life is a testimony for God. YouTube doesn't control the Messiah. Y'all sound silly. I'm the Messiah, dude. Are you listening? All that pain and suffering and all that stuff that people think they cause in me, like I said, when
I'm going to pause it here for a second. We're going to say hi to a very special friend of the family here. Welcome, Negasonic Middle-Aged Dickhead. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on? I just saw you went live.
Yeah.
I didn't see it as a notification.
That was roughly it was about 1:45 Pacific time. And then he didn't fire the fucker up until about 5. So Rich was waiting for him today too. And then he just left it going there all day. He's completely defeated today.
Good. What's he bitching about so far? What I miss?
What's he bitching about? Fuck. Something at the beginning. May have gotten kicked out of a restaurant today. May have went and looked for a job today. I'm not too sure. I was busy putting everything together when we got going, so I kind of missed it right out of the gate. But this defeated demeanor.
Hold on a second. What's up, Wiccan? What's up, Lobster? What's up, Shex McJewerson? What's up, Just Chillin'? What's up, Blazy? What's up, everybody?
What's up, Skip? All right, let's go.
When they do their electronic means, when they type fast, when they don't let me speak and let me talk, when they're gaslighting, all that stuff, God sees it. You're not listening. I'm immortal. There's nothing you could do to me. Trust me.
We are
I'm literally
14
immortal. I'm not
versus
kidding. Why
his
you
10
think
right now.
I go through that? Because what happened to me was
Good.
unsurvivable. So every time somebody does that stuff to me, it has an effect. I shouldn't be able to go on and continue, but somehow God
up,
gives
Blue?
me the strength and heals me and lets me keep moving. That's why I'm Batman, because there's nothing that can stop me. Somebody could do whatever they want to me. It wouldn't matter what you had, who you had with you. You could bring 8 million soldiers and stand up to me and throw everything at me you possibly could think of and had, and I would still be standing because I am God's son. And that's what got proven to you people. For y'all to be coming online and still trying to downplay that and pretend that I'm a regular dude, I'm a
All right, we're caught up.
human, I'm this Tyree Sneed character that you want to act like. I was never anything. Tyree Sneed is the Messiah. Tyree Sneed was an excellent individual. Tyree Sneed went through a you know what and had a rebirth, and now I'm Batman. Yeah, I'm talking in the
So
third
John
person.
Colt,
That's right, and I'm lying on World Star like y'all. Just kidding. I'm not lying. I'm just trying to make you laugh. So, like I said, at the end of the day, what are you talking about? My story speaks for itself. You have YouTubers want to
Hey,
talk.
what's up,
I
John
have no
Cole?
problem entertaining
What's up,
your
Chaos?
little games. Everything you say is a fallacy. Most of y'all have women issues. I've never had them. I mean, even
Because you ain't
Ratley
got no
Jones
women.
said Tyree Sneed is the toughest. What did he say?
that's the
He
problem.
said, I'll never forget that line. That made me feel good. He said, Tyree Sneed is the most alpha, toughest male of them all. I like that compliment. I thought that made me feel good. I was like, thank you. I
It
appreciate that.
wasn't
Which it's
complimenting you,
actually
you
true.
twat.
But it's true
It's
because of,
not.
like I said, all the pain and suffering I went through. It's true because I went through hazing in high school horribly. I mean, like I said, I told y'all some of the stories. You know what I mean? I was like, I've been in some serious situations. Okay, I told y'all about all this. You don't remember? What, bro? I was in a locker, bro. Okay, and let's just say all the higher classes,
Get in
they
the
all had
cage,
bottles of
bitch.
Axe, and we're just going ham. I was in a trash can, like the Grouch, literally, yes, one of those big ones. Okay, and there was a cliff, like an actual cliff. Yes, and you could guess what their agenda was. Yes, and Coach McKelvey saved me because he came over the hill and he saw them and he asked them, "What are y'all doing?" I've been through hell. I'm not denying that. But to say that I haven't been brave or I've ever backed down, not at all. Kyle Gregory tried to do the same thing, talk down to me in high school, same
Classic
thing with
Kyle.
him. Um, like truth, facts. Showed him what's up real quick. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I got into a lot of issues all through high school, bro, with everybody, and I always won. And I confronted everybody. And it wasn't just talking. It never has been with me. See, I'm not a talker. I don't talk. People know what I'm about.
What's
So, like I said, that's my thing. Other people,
up, Lady
nobody's about that.
Nightmare?
Especially so-called women. They're not about that. They're about talking and running their mouth, right? Because that's the only way they think. Oh, I can do something. The only way I can hurt and cause pain is running my mouth. Nobody cares about your mouth. See, that's the problem with so-called women. Y'all stay running your mouth like it's accomplishing something. Oh, y'all a joke, bro. Y'all act like the way to success is the way you talk is hilarious. You're pathetic. These are grown adults. They talk about jobs like a job means something. They think having your act together means struggling apparently because all y'all are ever doing is struggling. This is an open chat. All you so-called women in the world, if you feel or disagree or you don't like what I'm saying, come up here, but just follow the rules because it's hard for you to follow the rules because you can't control your emotions, right, sisters? Just follow the rules. That's all you got to do. Just watch your language, talk properly. You can
Do
tell
you ever
me
get
anything
picked
you
on in
want, but
high school,
actually say
Sheriff?
something of material. I guarantee you they can't do it. Why?
No, because my sister was a senior when I was a freshman and everyone wanted to date her. So I had a free ride.
Ah,
So,
and you haven't introduced me to your sister yet, huh? That's nice.
so chat is disabled and he has no link again. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking or to.
Why? Because they're a joke. All of them. All y'all are the same. You're upset because I'm telling you the truth. You're upset what? Because I'm not kissing up. I don't care what women look like. I've seen a million women. Like I said, I never had women problems. Like I said, my girlfriend is beautiful inside and out. She looks better than all y'all combined. That's the honest truth. She looks beautiful. She has beautiful eyes. She has the human spirit. She's just gorgeous. Christina is just beautiful. Made for
I
me.
know, she almost
Literally, I was made for
seems too
her.
good to be
That's why we
true.
both have that beautiful like spark in our eye, of just the human spirit and just love. And I can see
You've
clearly,
got the you've
that
got
that's
dead
my
eyes,
divine
Joey.
spouse. Like again, the only thing I regret is ever spending time or quote unquote being with anyone else. I wish I never was. But I guess those are learning experiences, right? Because all it ever was pain. It was never anything good from nobody. Nobody that I've ever been with offered me anything really good. It was all a waste of time. Okay, that's number one. Number two, most of you so-called women, y'all are after money. Why don't you just say what it is? You have the money, you have the material, and you're after quote unquote comfort, which comfort doesn't exist. Comfort is something that can be taken away in the bat of an eyelash, just like stability. And most of you don't even have mental stability. You should worry about that first before you worry about stability financially.
Wow.
Get your mind right. Okay? All of you live off government checks. You all ask the government for handouts. The government feeds you because they're government, they're your daddy government, right? And that's all you do is say, Daddy, give me another handout. Daddy, put me on
That'd be a good
social
rap name,
media
Daddy
so I can
Government.
show myself. Oh my goodness, I'm a girl. I'm a woman and a female. Look at me. I'm sure
Wow.
all you super simp
What
bettas have
the
never seen.
What's up
fuck?
downrange?
What the fuck was that?
That's his
Second.
impression of so-called women.
Government, they're your daddy government, right? And that's all you do is say, Daddy, give me another handout. Daddy, put me on social media so I can show myself. Oh my goodness, I'm a girl. I'm a woman and a female. Look at me. I'm sure all you super simp bettas have never seen a woman. That's all y'all act. You're corny,
Son
son.
of a bitch.
I'm just telling you the truth. You're all corny. You're not gangsta. Stop getting online and talking crazy, man. Y'all talk crazy, hiding, bro. Who respects that, man? There's not differences. I'm a man. Whatever I gotta say, I'll say to anybody's face. I don't care who you is. Like, what? You want to sit there and call me something? Go ahead. I'll be whatever you call me. I don't care. You want to sit there and say, oh, this and that. He talks about women. Yeah, I do. Maybe you don't have any you know what's to do the same. Maybe you should start opening your mouth and stop getting plizzade. Huh? Like I said, just like that sucker that was working at that diner, right, who never
Listen,
made it nowhere. And like I said, I was coming in and I just sold a 50-acre property for $100,000. I did real estate deals right in front of them. Hired my own real estate broker. What are you talking about? Are we supposed to be like you, some peasants that want to fit in? Come on, bro. The reason why I'm bringing that up because that sucker he was a narc. He had the audacity to lie in front of people, much less who. I mean, nobody was really listening, but he had the audacity to say right there at the bar, talking about, yeah, you talk bad about blah blah blah. When did I ever do that? And he didn't have an answer. So people just talk nonsense and say things that don't make any sense. What is the point of that? What would be the purpose of that? You talk bad about. I don't talk bad about no one. I say the truth. See, that's what they do. They're so delusional. They think that delusion stuff is going to work. They think they can just lie and create a false testament and say everything that's going on that you can clearly see isn't happening. That's what y'all do. Y'all lean on lies and then you expect people to believe them. If people
facts,
believe
Wicked.
your lies, well, God sees that too, and then they're involved, and then clearly God is going to deliver karma for everyone. Common sense, yes. So what do you mean? I don't care about people who believe in lies. If you believe in lies, you're weak. I don't care what people tell themselves. I don't care what people say. I don't care that all y'all gossip behind my back because you're cowards. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you tell yourself. Like, I'm a monster just like my dad was. Now I understand why it was the way it was when my dad was alive, right? And like I said, I still think Carly Fiorina had everything to do with what happened to my father. And I'm Batman
She
because I
did.
really went through that just like Batman did. You feel me? I think there was foul play 100%. There's no
Smoke him
way
with a gun.
that what happened and that person didn't have any issues. In the article, it doesn't make any sense, right? In Navasota, Texas. I think they set up my father, and I'm going to find out the truth. I promise you I'm going to find out the truth. You understand? And instead of getting, I've already been through mad and crying and sad and all. I already went through all that. Instead of getting mad all the time, the response for me for Batman is never getting mad anymore. I mean, I get mad, but I just, vent that out on my own and I use it. I put it into what I'm building. My anger is a superpower because I harness it. See, I'm not afraid of my anger. I don't know why they act like I'm gonna spontaneously combust because I get angry. That's what y'all do. Y'all build rage in people. What is the point of that?
He's
What are you
smoking.
trying to create? It seems like y'all just want like disasters. Is that what you're trying to do? Like, be clear. Like, nobody's scared to talk about it. What's up? What are you trying to do? What is your objective? I don't get it. You want to make people mad? Some people you shouldn't make mad. Some people's anger is downright scary and disturbing. Real talk. Yeah, and I'm one of them. Tell me, my rage is on a whole nother level. Don't play with my rage. My rage is insane. 100%. Yes. I don't have to depict myself as something I'm not. I don't have any rules to follow. I'm not trying to be a part of your corny society. What? My life is paid for. I own everything. I do what I want to do. This is why you're mad. Like I said, no, y'all got online, you run your mouth, complete strangers try to talk about my life and don't have your facts straight. And I G checked you and let you know what it is, and y'all back down. That's what happened. And all y'all scared and shook. What are you talking about? Oh, trust me, I know my life. I know I have all documentation. I don't ever lie about nothing. I don't twist one detail. And like I said, we got taught the right way how to do everything as a boss.
Yeah, unless the coroner's a fucking female. Shekels McJewerson.
Because, well, I've dealt with millions of dollars. I mean, when you deal with millions of dollars and you playing Monopoly with assets, it's just different. And simpletons who can't afford a hot dog and they put up fake bank statements that they've doctored, which is a felony, and you're going to prison for that too, sister. They would never know anything about what I do and how much money I've seen. They couldn't fathom. That's why they're so jealous, because they know my life
Was that a reference to Shamrock right there?
Yep.
I think so.
is so much beautiful than theirs. Right? So you pay off peasants, four eyes, you pay off four-eyed peasants to tell me that my life, blah, blah, blah. You don't know anything about me, and why are you projecting? That's your situation. Hey,
He
I
calls
didn't lose
everybody
those
four
jobs.
eyes, but yet he
I'm not
used to wear
running from God and
glasses.
my
He needs
karma. God is
glasses.
right
He
here
just
with me
doesn't wear them.
laughing.
He's literally a four-eyed peasant.
Do you think? I mean, I've gone astray. I've worn glasses since I've been 14 years old, but I did go through a stretch for a couple years when I didn't have them during a poor stage of my life. You get used to it, but man, it fucking sucks.
At you. Right?
Yeah,
I didn't
like
lose two
I
jobs.
I wear
I hadn't
just a pair of cheap readers that I get picked up at Walgreens. That's just. But other than that, I don't need them when I'm like driving or doing anything else. Just when I'm fucking around on the internet.
Yeah, so you're not taking screenshots of pictures on your phone and then zooming in so you can read the goddamn thing?
I used to, and that's when I said, you know what, I'm gonna go buy a pair of fucking readers.
Exactly.
work two jobs and
I
do
mean,
nothing else like a slave forever, wasting all my time. I mean, we have one life to live. I got one life to live. I'm not going to waste it working all the time. I'm not. My job here is what I love to do. It's what y'all don't get. I'm not wasting any of my time. Every day is beautiful. I'm satisfied no matter what. Every day. Feel me? But you people are miserable. I
I'm
didn't
pretty
lose two
happy
jobs.
actually.
Hold on.
What? You get what I love to do. It's what y'all don't get. I'm not wasting any of my time. Every day is beautiful. I'm satisfied no matter what. Every day. Feel me? But you people are miserable.
Such
I didn't
conviction.
lose two jobs. What? You got son G checked and ran out of a neighborhood. I mean, how much more ugly can it get? Then tried to snitch and that didn't work. What a bunch of cowards. That's what you're known as. I thought y'all want to talk about so-called women. The so-called women of today, the generation of women.
Yeah, chilling. That's some shit. Yeah, my son he got his first pair of glasses when he was 6 months old. He's got laser surgery since then now, but yeah, fucking to try to talk to a 6-month-old kid to fucking what the fuck is going on, getting your fucking eyes checked and shit. Jesus. I forgot about all that.
Oh,
Today, and this is of
I can
all ages,
imagine.
think it's okay for them to be a coward and to support cowardice. Hold on. That means all of you
Hold
are a joke and all of you are the enemy. I'm just the way that the world is. You all are mad at people who invented this world. You're all noobs here. So be quiet and sit down. Let me explain to you how it works. I'm a man. I'm a very good
I take it you're in the progressive phase of your glasses for 40 years, right?
looking man. I'm in touch with my masculine and my feminine side. I'm literally,
Uh,
honestly, more feminine than most men. You all are mad at people who
Whoa,
invented
whoa.
this world. You're
Wait,
all noobs here.
whoa,
So
go
be
back
quiet and sit
I
down. Let me
did.
one more
explain to you
I
how
did.
it works. Much more ugly can it get? Then tried to snitch and that didn't work. What a bunch of cowards. That's what you're known as. I thought y'all want to talk about so-called women. The so-called women of today, the generation of women today, and this is of all ages, think it's okay for them to be a coward and to support cowardice. Hold on. That means all of you are a joke and all of you are the enemy. I'm just the way that the world is. You all are mad at people who invented this world. You're all noobs here. So be quiet and sit down. Let me explain to you how it works. I'm a man. I'm a very good looking man.
This is
I'm in
great.
touch with my masculine and my feminine side. I'm literally, honestly, more feminine than most men. Real talk. And that's a good thing.
Did you all hear that?
I can't unhear it.
I'm more feminine than most men. All right.
I'm in touch with that part of me, meaning that I can feel what women feel. I'm very sentimental. I'm extremely emotional. Okay. I was born in July. So that's who I really am. I'm
So
not
was
going
I.
to
Does that
change who
make me
I am.
feminine?
I'm supposed to be all
Yes.
these things. And like I said, my girlfriend loves it. I mean, most women have always loved it, but what would I care about? I don't care about most so-called women. I care about Christina. See the point? But I'm made
You know, if
perfectly.
Jenny came running back, you'd
I
take her back
feel
in a heartbeat
for
right
women
now.
more so than
Instantly.
any dude is going to feel because I'm in touch with that part. I understand.
And that's what I want
Sounds
to
like
see.
you're just
I have
suffering from
a
low
huge heart.
testosterone
And
there,
then they say
Terry.
people took advantage of me. Nobody took it. I'm just telling you the truth. Nobody's ever taken advantage of me, ever. I've had people play themselves, go behind my back, and do things out of stupidity on purpose to try to affect me, to try to what? Cause pain. And it never really did. If anything, it just pissed me off. And then I went on about my business and didn't care. You understand? Like, y'all don't understand, bro. I've had some moments where I was like right there, like real close to really snapping. You
You're
understand? Because I had
edging.
every right to. And I stopped myself. I made the decision and I said, nah, it's not worth it because I don't care about this. I really don't. I don't care. I just want to do what I need to do for me. And it's just, this is coming out of left field. So the element of surprise gets you for a minute. But then when you snap back to reality and realize, okay, this is the situation. This is what's going on. Okay, this person's plotting against me. They're choosing to go against me. Why are you going against me? Because I'm God's son. That's somebody who's taking the path of Satan. It has nothing to do with guys. It has nothing to do with the things you talk about, like cheating. And it has nothing to do with any of those things. I've never been through none of those things. Never had somebody who was unfaithful. I had people who were intentionally against me because I was buying
We've
cars, like I was
got
going to the
proof
grocery
twice
store,
of
and they
you
were struggling
crying
working at regular fast
about
food
chicks
places and
cheating
stuff
on
like
you.
that. Baggers and grocery aisles, like joke jobs. So they were upset. So then you all took to the internet. You started following me around the internet and acting like you were on something. What was the point of that? Hey, listen, brother. I mean, I'm a super gangster. I mean, I went up against everyone and won like a man, macho as hell. So, I mean, if that's what you want to do, hey, that's what
Who the
cowards
fuck
do.
says macho, dude?
That's the way I've always felt about it. It'll never change.
I'm macho.
Randy.
You can look at
Randy
my
said
rap
it.
sheet and my history and study who I am a little bit, even though none of y'all will ever know anything or much about me. But you can
Fucking
try, and I mean, it's still going to show you. Yeah, this dude's a
You've
gangster.
only documented your life for the last fucking
He'll
15 years
literally go
online,
against and
Tyree.
take on everybody at the same time. It doesn't matter, bro. I've had issues with plenty of people.
village
Bro. I
people
used to
say
literally like
macho.
create beef. I love problems. It's what I'm about,
Stop fucking other
and I always win.
guys. Tie
You
yourself
understand?
to a
But
chair.
see,
Eat a
when I
steak.
win, it's ugly. I'm not like other people. And you can check my history. Like I'm just telling you the truth. My history is ugly. Nothing pretty about my history. Nothing pretty about my past. I'm a real gangster. So like I said, people talk, people run their mouth, people misconstrue details, people hobble along and waddle along like the penguin, right? Like I said, the penguin and the brother,
Won't.
they move ingots. They go to the island once a month because it's all they can afford. They have beach lawn chair weddings,
Fucking dick
right?
has a chair.
Oh man! And if you go to his community wall, you'll see they've sustained another loss. Told you. Told you.
He keeps making
What
fun
are you
of
talking about?
Jared's brother
We're
getting
gonna talk
married on
about
the
that.
beach.
Like,
And
dude,
it's like,
every
dude,
single
I got
person, not
married at the
only them
Justice
but
of the
around
Peace,
them.
dude. That's like going to the DMV and getting married. So,
He can't figure out the
you
bus
know.
schedule to get to the goddamn island.
Yeah, he was one to say, I wish I could get a ride to the island. I wish I could afford the bus ticket to go there.
$3 day
He
pass.
would have loved to go to that wedding.
And there's a lot of people who are receiving their karma. because that's what happens with karma. Karma is like a spirit, and when it comes around, it tends to come to people around you occasionally. Y'all want to change things and say silly things. No, it's
Speaking about Brownsville and Boca Chica and South Padre Island, Starship 9 launched today. Made orbit. I figured he'd have something to bitch about that, of course, but not yet.
just reality. Some people, some people
Starship
just get
9. Why does
old.
that sound like a gay club?
Some people are good people and we just go through bad things like me. But I mean, what's happening with you, that's all your karma. That's what you were putting out in the universe, and it's coming back to you, and then it's coming back to the people that are close to you and around you. It's common sense. You're responsible. They know that they're not good people. I know I'm a good person. Can't nobody tell me I got anything in my heart. I got pure love. I've never had an ounce of hate for nobody. No, 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 no. Not at all. I've shown all of y'all nothing but love. Everyone. Everyone. Ask about me. Say the truth. I've shown everyone nothing but pure love. I don't play games. Y'all want to not let people talk. We grown adults, bro. People don't even, I would never let nobody even interrupt me to my face, ever. I would never let you interrupt me. What? Like I said, all y'all online,
Could you imagine a wedding party and everyone had on that fucking shirt? Black and gold shirt with dragons on it?
Oh, God.
still running your mouth. The Groovy Jimmy sucker, he can't even do a live. What happened? Did you already get picked up and go to prison? Because you're federally indicting yourself. The picture on your last live, I have it screenshotted and documented.
He doesn't drink the water.
Yeah,
He eats the
you
water.
can't do that. Who do you think you are, dude? And guess why he's doing that? Because that's how weird these people are. They're not tough in reality or in the streets, so they go online and they keep trying to have you see things. That's what that is. Like, what is that? That's supposed to make people feel uncomfortable. Man, y'all some
Because all
fools,
the
bro.
real stuff
Y'all
happens off
talking about
camera.
I'm a troll. Yeah, you have fun with that. Because I don't know why someone would say I'm a failure. I want to lose. That's all you're going to do is lose and fail. If you would troll, you're not a part of anything. You're no one. You don't have an identity. So I'm going to say this again. To all you so-called women out there, like I said, because there's millions, I'm talking in the billions. All of y'all are online begging all day. All y'all are online trolling and talking smack to people, writing checks that you can't cash. All of y'all don't even exist. That's the truth. None of you even have an identity. You're nobody. They don't exist. Everything is empty with you. That's why y'all do that all day. Y'all are robots. Y'all are malfunctioning robots. All that stuff that you tried to say about me, all these weird things you took on to YouTube, that's talking about you and these so-called women. Y'all projecting. Like I said, I'm gonna drop the link right here, bro. Thought I already had my bad. Come on, bro. Just send the link, man. This is what this company do. How many times can I hit the send button? Golly. See what I'm talking about? Why? Probably
The
because the
government
so-called
now.
women within this company.
I forgot to
Like,
I forgot to
y'all
send
ain't
it.
learned
Now
yet?
it's women's fault.
Y'all ain't learned that YouTube likes to target people, like, and people don't put up with it. They ain't got to put up with nothing, bro. Like, what's up, YouTube? Like, yeah, I'm the big pimpin' over here. I make money off y'all, off all y'all Masons. What you gonna do about it? Nothing, because y'all don't run nothing but your mouth. See what I'm saying? What are you talking about? People want to that you people act like you want to talk to me, you want to say something to me. Like I said, don't ever approach me if you ain't offering me money or something. If you ain't saying, yo, here's a new
Wow.
spot. Don't ever talk to me like I'm operating from a place of lack. I've had everything my entire life. I'm always Gucci. God provides. I'm the only self-made trillionaire whoever existed. Are we serious right now? Y'all fools is funny, bro. It's on camera. Everything's on camera, bro. I done proved everything online, bro. If not, it was on a channel they took down. You people tried to stop and sabotage everything I ever showed you. How could you have the audacity? That's just silly, man. You feel me?
The
Look how mad
audacity.
they are. Look how mad they are. Right. See what I'm saying? Same nonsense, bro. Nobody cares what you do, bro. See, same thing. Issue illegal statements all you want, man. That's a felony. That doesn't do anything for me. You don't make
Is
me
this
feel
chat even open?
uncomfortable. Anything you
No,
do that's
that's the
illegal will be
fucking
reported
thing.
to
He
an
was going
attorney.
hard in the chat earlier. I had to
That
check.
stuff don't scare me,
I'm like,
bro.
I know we're
Oh,
behind, but
see,
the
that's
chat's
what
not
they do. I
open.
told you they can't keep things on YouTube. They start doing the same thing. Do whatever you want. Doesn't make me panic. Doesn't make me feel any type of way. You don't have an answer for me. And here I am talking. See, you're not going to do that and keep on issuing illegal statements, trying to act like you're intimidating me where I can't have a chat room open. See what they're trying to do, people, in front of the entire public and officials have my channel? They're trying to silence me. Right. No, you're not going to, bro. No, what you're doing is not funny or silly. You're not covering up what you're doing. What you're doing is highly illegal. You understand? Like, Do whatever you're gonna do. Quit telling me. Like I said, that's
It's
illegal,
not
partner.
though.
Don't tell me. Whatever you're gonna do what you do. Because whatever y'all do, it tends to not make any sense. Don't involve me. I have nothing to do with you. See what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not responsible for y'all. I don't care what you do. Like what? Like just because you type something in a chat, oh, that means I read it. I didn't read nothing you just said, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Be on whatever you want to be on. Do what makes you happy. What would I care? It's not gonna affect me. See what I'm saying? You upset because I own everything? We'll never argue about it. I own everything, bro. Like I said, I paid 8,500 in land taxes. I have all the receipts. You know everything. You know exactly what's good. That's why y'all go online and try to fake talk. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where he is. My whereabouts aren't your business. Ain't nobody hiding or running from none of y'all. Every day I'm out here in the street saying, "What's up?" What? You
Because you're
think that game's
homeless.
gonna work? Boy, stop it. You funny as hell. Real talk. Everything you talk about makes no sense. Why do you say things, bro? Whatever you talking about, bro, it makes no sense. Like, what? See, that's what I'm saying. These people, they're not trying to help you. They're not trying to support you. They trying to drag you down. They don't want to see you win and make it. Like I said, nah, it takes.
Yeah, chilling. Like when you get a fucking really good slice of fucking pizza or something like that, you take a bite out of it. Yeah, fuck, that's good. But sit there
The
and go
fuck are you talking about?
chat, fucking talking about him fucking chewing his water, making noises.
Uh,
Slavery to be a
him
public
eating
figure.
in
Why would I
general is
deserve to be
nasty.
It's fuck.
treated anyway? Why would I need anything sent my way or my direction that I'm not asking for, or to be overwhelmed because, oh, I'm speaking and I'm a human being? I'm gonna speak all I want. You ain't gonna do nothing about it. That's what they do. I told you, they're some cowards, bro. Right? That's weird. Because you upset. Oh, you upset, so you got to grab your phone. Grab your phone. Do whatever you want. I don't care what that, but don't tell me. You telling me don't mean nothing. Don't act like I read it. I don't read what you say. I don't talk to you. Have we talked? If I don't agree to have a conversation with someone, you on your own talking to yourself. Have fun with that.
This is amazing because he's actually having a conversation right now with somebody that does not exist. It is not on his live feed, not anywhere. It's fucking brilliant.
Right, brother?
Oh,
So yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, you ain't gonna do nothing. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna watch me succeed, and you're gonna keep on hearing the truth. And like I said, that's what they do because they think, oh, that'll get him out of character, and then oh, hopefully he'll delete the show because all the truth is being said. Nah, all you so-called women are a joke. None of you do anything but beg all day, and like I said, that's what they do. They're committing felonies. So how does that make sense? Nah. In a society where anybody did their job, all these people would have already been locked up in prison.
Right, Lobster?
Y'all are a joke, bro. All y'all. I don't care what you do, bro. What's that gonna do to me? Bro, I run everything. I own everything. I'm the boss. Yeah, pay cash for everything too. Have all documented receipts. Would you like to have a sit down and talk about that? No, right? Okay, then quit talking to me. You ain't talking to me because you typing in a chat a million miles away talking about, oh, I'm gonna do this and call this and blah blah. I don't care about your phone. Your phone ain't gonna get you out of reality, right? Your phone ain't gonna get reality where you don't have to deal with it and process it. Your phone ain't gonna get.
What did he say, Blue? I don't know. I don't know if he's watching or not. He may be. Hi, Joey. Did he say something that happened in the chat? Because I mean, he was bitching about it earlier, yesterday, bitching about people sniping him. That it's actually getting underneath his skin now. So fuck yeah.
The truth to go away. Huh? What? It's not gonna get you out your predicament. So that's what they do. Then they try to twist your words and they want to play victim. You can't play victim when y'all is, y'all are shook, y'all are scared. So what are you talking about? You can't even. None of these people can even walk into a courtroom. They'll be immediately arrested. What? Talk about coming down here. Won't none of y'all come down here because you'll go to jail immediately. What? I have all the documentation right here, bro. All I got to do is show them and you go to jail. And like I said, I don't run to no one else for my problems. That's why I don't do that. What are you talking about? No, I'm willing to have a
uh-huh.
As soon as he says that, all I have to do is show law enforcement. This all I can think of is a Nickelback song. Look at this photograph. Fucking
conversation with
I can just
whoever.
picture I
You
can
feel
just
me?
picture the
Like,
cop looking at it, going, yeah, 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 okay, and they're
handcuffs.
gonna tell him nobody's getting arrested for any of this shit, dude.
people
That's
know
what he
what it is
doesn't
with me.
seem to
They know what I'm
understand.
on. People know I'm not approachable. So, like I said, what are you talking about?
Like I said,
Makes sense when you talk, man. What's the matter? You mad because I got billions in equity, mansion estate, Over 2,000 in jewelry. My own car lot.
Pay for it every
What?
month.
My own website worth almost 2 G's.
Oil
Sorry, but
mineral
what?
rights.
And like I said, that's so-called
See,
women stuff
now,
right there.
now you know he's
And some
full
of
of
those are
shit,
dudes.
because if anyone had billions in equity, that's, you don't need to mention the the car lot or the 2,000 in jewelry or the website worth almost $2,000. I mean, I got billions in equity. Boom, mic drop, done. Okay, so I just
I
don't.
have
It's like when he says, "Oh, I used to get a room every night, every other night." You get to say every night. That covers the whole thing.
more empty aluminum beer cans in my storage shed that's valued probably more than he owns. So I got that going for me.
Aluminum equity,
I call it my retirement.
Can you imagine, bro?
dude.
Can you imagine?
You
Because
need to
these
get
people
some
are
tin
mad.
snips and make yourself a fucking Keystone fucking bat suit, dude. It's made out of aluminum.
Just slicing through fucking everyone. How many times do you think I would
Yeah.
bleed cutting that fucking shit up? Oh,
No,
my whole every
you wouldn't be
fingertip.
able
I'm
to
just
draw
walking
for a
around
while.
and I'm just walking around in band-aids. Just a fucking mess.
These are grown adults. They're mad at someone for succeeding. They're mad because whether it came from ex-girlfriends or whatever it originated from, they're still mad and upset because someone shines and is better than them and works hard. I'm sorry, you're doing what to me? You can't affect me. You could do whatever you want. What are you telling me for?
You can do what you want.
Whatever you do is not going to affect me. It's not going to move me slightly, brother. Ever. Doesn't matter what you do. Your opinion and your voice, you don't have one at all. Nope. Like I said, won't be discussing anything with anybody either. Like I said, you talk to my lawyer. So what's up? What you gonna do? Nothing. Because you got no answer when somebody stops talking and speaking
Because you got
completely.
no lawyer.
I have nothing to do with your society. Don't talk to me. What? No, I'm here to talk on this show. See, I'm doing YouTube. I can do
We're
whatever I want on
18
YouTube.
minutes behind.
Boy,
He's still going.
yeah, I'm a free citizen in America. You think I'm not going to stand up for my rights and my civil liberties?
We
What?
all are, really.
Funny as hell. Do you want to have a
Free citizen
conversation
in
about
whatever
the issue at
country we
hand?
reside in.
There's a link right there. What you talking in left field for, partner? Let's have the conversation, baby. Oh, you mad? Oh, gee. Oh, they're twiggered and pressed. Oh, gee. Pumpkin can't handle it. Oh, you can't handle a grown man telling you what it is. See, not tough at all. So why y'all get online and type a bunch? That's what sensitive people do. They're hypersensitive, coach. They all soft as hell. All right, you a
Also, I just checked. No, he did not put a link on his page. So no chat
Of course
and
he
no
didn't.
link. Of course not.
cupcake. Feel me? You a cupcake. That's the best you got?
Fucking pussy.
Bro, I'm somebody that y'all threw everything you could at me, and I'm turning around and asked you, that's the best you got. I survived the impossible. I'm immortal and invincible. And you think I'm worried about what you talking about? You funny as hell, bro. I don't even care about
I
anything or
want
the
him to
things you
test
care
his
about at all.
immortality. Please,
What?
Joey, walk
And
into
stop
traffic,
acting
see
like
what
I would need
happens.
anything. No, I just paid for everything cash. I own everything. You can't get around that fact. I don't need anything to win or make it or succeed. What? Bro, I could sleep on a park bench and still win. I'm Batman. See, you just got to make sense.
Hold up. I got to rewind that one sec. I can sleep on a park
The
bench
park
and still
bench.
win. I'm Batman.
I'm immortal and invincible. And you think I'm worried about what you talking about? You funny as hell, bro. I don't even care about anything or the things you care about at all. What? And stop acting like I would need anything. No, I just paid for everything cash. I own everything. You can't get around that fact. I don't need anything to win or make it or succeed. What? Bro, I could sleep on a park bench and still win. I'm Batman. See, you just got to make sense when you talk. Stop talking in general and then running away. Quit saying things and
Holy
throwing you know
shit.
what and hiding your hand. Stand for the conversation and quit running away. You're a coward, bro. That's why all y'all is corny. Hold up.
All is corny, and they wanted him to
So
teach
these people do this every day,
English
acting
at a
like they
school, he
doing something.
says.
Right? Y'all corny, bro. Y'all ain't doing nothing to me, man. I'm a grown man, bro. 35 years old, man. Certified G in the books. Yeah, gangster. Yeah, you ain't running nobody off of
Super. I
nothing.
thought he was
What's
super
goody?
gangster.
Yeah, like I said, They mad because all the agents they sent, right? Because their whole agenda is based on the same concept of what they don't have because they all homeless.
Opens
So
up
that's
his
all they
cape. He's
focus
got a
on is
big G on
projecting, and
his
they just
fucking
sit
shirt.
there like little weasels
Excuse me.
trying to prod at the same concept, projecting their issue because they're homeless. So all they ever do every day is say homeless. Oh, right, that's you. I ain't never been homeless, doggy. What? I'm 35. Not 1 year, not one day have I ever been homeless, ever. And I've been in shelters because I had to move through cities and I was working every day so I could sell a 50-acre property.
Uh,
1 year, not one day
You
have
just
I
stayed
ever
in the
been homeless,
shelter
ever. And I've been in
a few
shelters
months ago
because
because you
I
had
had
nothing
to
else going for you.
well, in his defense, God told him to do it.
every day is say homeless.
Oh, well, yeah.
Right, that's you. I ain't never been homeless, doggy. What? I'm 35. Not 1 year, not one day have I ever been homeless, ever. And I've been in shelters because I had to move through cities and I was working every day so I could sell a 50-acre property. What are you talking about? What? Bro, I've always owned like several properties. What? No. I just know how to use resources. Yep, 100%. You're supposed to. You're supposed to play this system, not let it play you, and you're supposed to use the resources are readily available to you and applicable to build an empire. That's what I did.
Acceptable.
What's the matter, brother? You're mad? Do you really think that that makes sense or that's humane or fair that every time someone gets online, you're issuing an illegal statement to them? You should go to jail right now for what you just said. It's illegal as hell. It's a felony across state lines. It's not some funny concept. It's not a joke. Do you want to talk about it?
It is.
Yeah, exactly. That's
It
what
is
I thought. You ain't
absolutely a
stopping
joke.
my money, brother. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna stop me or silence me ever. I'm gonna talk right in front of you. What are you talking about? Like, what? That's what I'm saying. They don't want to see you in a good mood and happy. Y'all can't change my mood. I'm gonna be happy no matter what. Like I said, you can't affect me. That's all. You can't take from me the things that I bought and paid cash for. That's all I'm telling you. How come that's what they do? They all so weird and sensitive. They want to hide, and then they want to act like they control when I speak. Like they want to silence me because the truth hurts. Boy, stop it. You funny as hell. Yeah, the truth hurts, bro. Like, yeah, billions in equity, bro. Mineral rights, oil royalties. Every day I talk, you in your feelings. Boy, that's sad, bro. Sad. That's sad, right? That's sad, right? Same stuff you were doing to
Jesus,
Steve, right? So you're responsible
the
for what happened to
emotional
him, right? Good
band-aids
luck.
he's putting
Good
on
luck when we get to
himself,
court,
dude.
brother. Be my guest, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever you do or say, it's all going to be held against you in a court of law. That's why they tell you anything you say or do can and will be held against you in a court of law. This is my job, brother. I stand up to corruption. Feel what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't trying to good news me, you trying to be like Charlie Zelenoff, like that guy told him in the gym. No, you're not trying to be nice. You're not trying
Yeah,
to play
Blue. No,
nice.
it's not
You're
there.
trying to be malicious.
There's no
So
way.
how do you expect people to react to you and treat you? How do you expect people to respond? They're not going to respond nicely if you're not being nice. Be polite, brother. Find something better to do, man. Go find a hobby. Go buy an ant farm or something. Because I promise you, no matter what you do, you will never move my castle. The
Oh.
lion moves for nobody. I'm Batman, bro. I do what I want to do. What's your issue with me being at peace? I would love to know that. No, I'm just going to ask you more inquisitive questions when you start issuing your legal statements. Because, oh, I'm not getting my way. Oh, you okay?
No, fucking yeah, Lobster, that's the discount link. That's not his StreamYard link.
Over there? You okay, pumpkin? Huh? Oh, gee, you're not getting your way? Oh, what's your way? You ain't never gotten your way. Shouldn't you be used to it now? What's the matter? You mad because I'm a gangster? What's the matter? You mad because, like I said, I could be homeless and I would still be Batman and be doing the same thing. Still be running a business, still be a
You
corporate
are
CEO.
homeless,
You
and you're
can't
not
control where I
Batman.
go or what I do. What? So I'd still have all the same stuff.
All right, I got
And
a
you
rocket
can't
piss.
take
I'll
it
be
from
right
me,
back.
brother. Learn Texas law. So, like I said, these people can't just accept facts and then move on. And they're stuck in not only the past, but a past that never existed. The delusion that they stated that never happened. You said you ran me out of things. When? I'm right here, son. You know exactly what's good. What are you talking about? Nobody hiding or running from nothing. You run and hide. All of you. That's number one. Number two, what are you talking about? You ain't making no sense. If you're gonna speak, just speak coherent English. That's all I'm saying, bro. That stuff is no sweat off my back, bro. One trick ponies, man. Y'all funny as hell. That's what I'm saying, bro. They do the same things over and over again. Like that stuff is corny, son. What? Talking to an all out, full fledged gangster, bro. Like, watch your mouth. How about that?
Gangster shit is so gay, dude.
Oh, that's good. Blueberry white tea. Yep. I pay for everything cash. Yep. Own everything, boy. Everything in my life, I paid for cash. I own it all. I'm Gucci for the rest of my life. Always have been this entire time. How dare
I'm
you
good for
ever
the
try
rest of
to
my
call me
life.
homeless?
I got my white
Boy,
blueberry
you
tea.
you are funny. What? When? Like that's your problem. Now move on. Quit coming over here and committing felonies, dude. Who do you think you are, bro? You're not above the law.
All right.
Listen to that nonsense. Is that nonsense? All of them. They're all the same. A joke. Yeah. Rev your engine because you're corny. They're all corny. All of them. And all of them poor. All y'all. You want to talk about, I gotta do this. I'm gonna grab my phone. Ooh, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. No, not your phone. Oh wow.
Oh.
What? Bro, all of these people are broke. All of them. All of them out here are poor. I don't know what you talking about, bro. Try to act like I'm a part of something. I ain't a part of nothing. I'm a street dude. I don't care about none of y'all. Y'all funny as hell. What?
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Well, you do whatever you want, man. Real talk. You do whatever you want, man. I'll tell you one thing, bro. I ain't talking to none of you. Nope. There's no talking. Nope. We're done talking. You understand? Whatever you do will be.
What do you say, nigga? I was just sitting back down. I missed. What were you wowing about?
And just what he's just talking about, just,
All
it's
right.
just, I own everything. I pay for cash for everything I own.
Right on. All
Then
right,
he's
let's
talking
go.
about having a
Documented. You
blueberry white tea.
Blueberry white teeth.
Blueberry white tea.
Oh, okay. All right.
You
stumble
know, tea,
reported, and it will be turned into a lawyer. You know exactly where we at in the story.
aka bad
See, you
coffee.
you you a little slow. Yeah,
Speaking about
you
paying
can't
for
think.
everything,
That's what they do.
go
They act like
grifting.
it's a big deal. Like you have power over me. Tell me what power you have. Oh, you online trying to exercise power over a complete stranger who actually has power? All of the power? Let's see it. Please show me. What? Yet every day, reality is reality. Every day, everybody loves me. Everybody's my fan. Everybody's cheering for me, honking. We just need people to support financially. That's the only thing that we
Them's
missing.
retard honks.
You trying to get at me psychologically? I told you I'm a psychological giant. I own you, every single one of you. And I don't watch what I say either. I tell you what it is. You can't do nothing with me. I'm not Wes Watson. Anything else? Like what? I told your agents to their face, looking them right in the eyes. There's no fear here. Why are you trying to misconstrue things while you hide and jump around and dance around just like all them narcs in the past? That's what y'all do. Y'all dance around me. Y'all terrified, bro. All y'all, you could see the fear in their eyes, like TJ. Literally, I was telling him what it was. Like I remember that one day I
Yeah,
was
get your bed.
drinking out there on Sixth Street, and the gangster part of me came out, and I was talking, and bro, he looked scared as hell. That boy is terrified. That's just a sucker, man. All of them are the same, man. Like I said, they got sucker traits. Like that stuff's funny as hell. Feel me? Like, what's the matter, man? You mad at me? Why am I supposed to care that somebody who makes a million troll accounts and doesn't have an identity and doesn't play ball, doesn't lift weights, doesn't work out? Why would I care what you do? See what I'm talking about? These people desperate for an identity. So let me get this straight. You believe that I'm slow, and if you tell me you're gonna do something, and every time you tell me what you're gonna do, you're always doing illegal stuff. I'm supposed to run and do what? I'm supposed to care? Bro, what are you telling me for? That's your business. What? That's what they do. They telling me, oh, that's what he's saying, that he wants to do something towards me. Good luck. Like, what? I mean, like, that's a big deal, right? Like I said, same thing you did with Steve. See the point? Brother, just leave people alone, man. You don't have a choice. It's called the law. Yeah, no, you got to let people be at peace, bro. No, I'm telling you right now, like I said, I wouldn't talk to none of y'all. None of y'all. Don't ever approach me. We got nothing to talk about, man. Like I said, I'm talking
It's
about
funny how he
nothing. You won't get a
talks
word out
about
of me.
being gangster,
Nobody.
but
I
he
wouldn't
keeps
care who.
wanting to
I don't
involve the
care if you're black.
courts.
The Prince of Saudi Arabia over here. I look at him and stare at him and say nothing. Literally. If you had me like I was being like like interrogated by the feds in like a room somewhere, I would look at you and be completely closed-lipped. I wouldn't say
Ruby
nothing.
chimpanzee.
What is there to say when you're dealing with a lion?
You
There's
would
no facts between lions
cry,
and men.
Joey.
See, you haven't had to go through that,
I remember one time
feeling
he
that
said
strength.
that
You
he's
haven't
all,
to
I'm
do
going to
what
take you
you
all to
just.
court, and you're going to have to tell them what you're going to do. You got to tell the truth because you'll be under oath. Well, what kind of gangster says that? And for your information, Joey, I've actually lied under oath before, so it doesn't just make you automatically tell the truth. It's not Wonder Woman's fucking lasso.
It's
Jesus
like
Christ.
he's the first person to raise the hand. Like you got substitute teacher someday, and you got the kid that goes up to the chalkboard that says Mrs. So and So has a big butt, and then she sees that, and the teacher asks, "Does anyone know who wrote this on the chalkboard?" Joey's fucking jumping up and down with his hand up in the air.
Did coming online
Yeah,
and issuing illegal statements because, oh, you're upset. Well, who are you, first of all? Are you some kind of political group? What power do you have to commission and do these illegal acts and think that you can get away with it? You're going to be held accountable in a court of law, buddy. I suggest that you get smart and you don't say things like that and you don't do weird things. And
exactly,
then keep
Jew.
on fishing and acting like there's some mystery here. There's no
You
mystery.
are
You know what it
correct.
is every day, brother. You see me getting my money, working hard, doing me. Your whole objective is to affect my business. Why don't we get real? Everything else you already know is solidified and you can't affect. So you sit there and, oh, I'm joking around. That's what you narcs do. You're not joking around, man. You're sociopathic and you're mad as hell. You're completely straight faced right now and you're mad, triggered, and pressed as hell. Right? Your walls probably got holes all in them from you getting angry. Yeah. You upset because I own all this? You upset because I own real estate?
Did he punch a hole in his mom's wall?
That's
I'm
what it
sure he
is. It's
has.
like
I know he hit her with the desk drawer.
Yeah.
compliment,
So,
brother. You can't handle my success. So I'm
All right, we're
supposed. So
20
you trying to
minutes
throw me
behind.
something I
He's
can't
still
handle?
going, and we've been at it
Really?
here
That's
for
the
an
game you play?
hour and
Or you're
17
hiding?
minutes.
I'm not hiding, brother. I'm
yeah, I
completely
like that. Do you
transparent to
have?
the
You
public.
should
I
speed
go
him
out in
up.
the street. I walk the same routes
Yeah,
every
good
day
idea.
on
All right,
purpose
let's do this.
so that I give
Let's
everyone
crank it
equal
up
opportunity
to
to say anything
crackhead
in front of
speed,
me. In Austin, I called everyone out
1.25.
on every single block. None of them little scrubs said anything to me. Did all the talking I could, called them every name in the book. They didn't say nothing. All the TJs. What do you mean? Hell, bro, I had most of College Station pretty pissed off. You remember that? That was fun though. I'm not gonna lie. I think they deserve it because God apparently didn't care. He thought it was funny. I think they're all just ridiculous. I mean, who are you, dude? Like you act like you just got on here on
Yeah,
a
he's
fake
been
account and
like
acted
that
like you're
for
someone. Bro, you're hiding. You
a
don't
couple of
even show
years
your
now,
face, bro.
Lobster.
You're ashamed of who you are and how you look. Those are the type of people, man, that went to the club and they ain't get no love. I go to the club, I ain't getting no love. Like that 50 Cent song. I forget how it goes, but it's something about being in the club and the girls won't show no love. For real.
Snarf.
That's your theme song. We in the
Oh,
club
real.
and them girls ain't showing me no love. Oh, you want to control when I live stream? Golly, you corny. So you think I invested in this chair to not go live? Oh, okay. So yeah, I invested in this chair.
I can't fucking. Oh, fuck me. Woo!
Okay, rewind
Oh,
that.
for real. Hold on a second. Oh, let me gather myself. I can't fucking deal with it.
I
Oh,
got
so
lawn chair
funny.
equity, dog.
Oh, and that's what we were
Oh.
waiting for. Holy fuck me. Oh, fuck my entire ass. All right, where are we at?
We were going back to I invested in his chair.
For real. That's your theme song. We in the club and them girls ain't showing me no love. Oh, you want to control when I live stream? Golly, you corny. So you think I invested in this chair to not go live? Oh, okay.
I can't fucking. It's my live streaming chair. All I can think of is Archie Bunker eating sitting in his fucking chair.
Archie Bunker had a great chair. Joey has a fucking chair you take to tailgate at a fucking game with. That's it.
The
Jesus
jerk.
fuck nards.
This is all I need.
Do you know if he was smart, what he would buy is one of those cots that have the built-in tent on top?
Right.
If he was smart. But of course, this is Joey, and he's not smart. I mean, they're
He invested in
like
a chair,
$250,
dog.
but I mean, no, I don't think he ever showed the chair, Chaos.
I'm just catching up on chat here. I'm crying right now, laughing. That just, those moments where your eyes just purge. It just
Gotta clip that.
instantaneously. If I could learn how to do it. But it's already documented. We have it for later. Oh yeah, his dumpster guacamole from yesterday. Yes. All right. Himmelable Good Store inventory. Everyone. It's another store called Everyone Sits. No, you didn't show the chair. Oh God! All right, one more time. Let's do that again.
Type of people, man, that went to the club and they
why
ain't get
not?
no love. I go to the club, I ain't get no love. Like that 50 Cent song. I forget how it goes, but it's something about being in the club and the girls won't show no love. For real. That's your theme song. We in the club and them girls ain't showing me no love. Oh, you want to control when I live stream? Golly, you corny. So you think I invested in this chair to not go live? Oh, okay. Maybe I invested in the chair because this is my business. So you're that corny, you're that weak that you don't want me to talk, but you want to hear Rob Whack run his mouth every day while you pay for a corny roach motel for him? Who the hell are you, dude? Who do you think you are, bro? Oh my goodness, bro. Do you own a mirror? I bet you don't. Whatever spot you mooching at, I bet you have to have all the mirrors removed because I know you ain't trying to look at yourself. One, because the obvious, and two, because you ain't got no soul, brother. Have fun with that. Karma, easy. Get them, God. Real talk. Get them, ancestors. Get them, spirit. Get them, ghosts. What? Boy, now you got to worry about that. Easy. Easy money. Y'all easy, bro. Y'all ain't nothing. What's up? Next. That's what they all do. Issue illegal statements.
Did you hear that? Listen. Takes a big haul off whatever he's drinking.
Blueberry white tea.
And two, because you ain't got no soul, brother.
One more.
Have fun with that. Karma, easy. Get them, God. Real talk. Get them, ancestors. Get them, spirit. Get them, ghosts. What? Boy, now you got to worry about that. Easy. Easy money. Y'all easy, bro. Y'all ain't nothing. What's up? Next. That's what they all do. Get on the phone. They commit felonies all day long. Ain't no agency done nothing about it. All of them corrupt in a joke. Ain't none of them done nothing. What?
That's what we're here for.
Having a conversation with anyone about anything. Talking to who? I'm gonna talk to peasants. What? Talk to peasants who don't do nothing and can't do their job. Nah, that'll be the day. What? Next. Anything else you got for me, Pumpkin? I didn't think so. All right. So, like I said, so-called women are a joke, and they're the ones who create that behavior. They get online, they hide and make phone calls. You already know you in devil demonic energy doing that, right? You know you scared, right? That means you're scared of me. That means you're in cowardly energy. No, I don't have to back down. I'm a grown man, bro. I don't have to sit and shrink for you to like me. What? What's up? What's goody? Like, what's up? What are you talking about? Nothing, right? Okay, then just be quiet, bro. You didn't have good people that raised you? I'm a grown man. I treat everyone with respect, brother. Like, just like you gonna treat me. Like, see, that's the thing, man. These people, they be knowing they wrong and knowing they advancing on people and doing wrong moves and wrong things, and they want to talk. Ain't nothing to talk about, bro. You don't get no more conversation. I don't care who you is. I promise you that. Ain't no more talking with nobody, bro. You feel some type of way because I'm exercising my rights in my country as a free citizen and doing a YouTube live stream on my channel? I mean, what are you going to do about it? Nothing? Okay, then save me the time of typing your little snide remarks and fake comments. That's what they do. They try to sit there and, oh, I hope he says something wrong. What? Y'all ain't scaring nobody, bro. I got God with me, man. I'm going to stand up to evil no matter what. I don't care who you is. But there's no fear over here. That's what they do. They feel like they play
Who you
mind games.
is.
You get known. Like all you narcs do every day. What? Listen, brother. I don't care about none of y'all who work 9 to 5s. I need you to really understand me and hear me out here, bro. I operate above the feds. That means I can't talk to peasants, underlings. I'm everybody's superior. I'm serious. I operate above the feds. You don't know me. You don't know what I do. How do you know? How do you know I don't work for someone? You ever ask yourself that? How do you know?
Because you're broke?
You don't know, right? You'll never know, right? Because you don't know me. And you
You
ain't here to
die
talk
for
to me.
dumpster guacamole?
How do you know, bro? How do you know I haven't been licensed by the government to do what I do? You don't know anything about me, bro. Right? Keep guessing. Yeah. See, you're an easy toy to wind up and just keep on thinking. You're just doing it to yourself, brother. Feel what I'm saying? Bro, you funny. Let me explain something to you about me, man. I don't need permission, and I don't need anybody to tell me or give me anything to be myself. Don't be mad at me because I'm an independent man and I run the world. Like, what? Hey, listen, brother, how come you don't talk to anyone else on YouTube like that, the way you try to talk to me? Huh? Like, listen, bro, the way you talking, man,
Who's he talking
I'm
to
pretty
now?
sure you know how you're talking doesn't fly and isn't okay.
I don't know.
Right? So, like I said, the way you talking, that's a way that you talk in front of people. You don't do that online. So, like I said, what's up? Why are you typing? And they have no answer because they know what it is and they all know what's good. Like I said, man, I'm a real gangster. I run the streets, man. Like, I got a whole bunch of people afraid of me. Everybody's scared of me. Yeah, everybody terrified of you, boy. The rest of you just do a lot of talking. How you like all them videos proving that I'm the top martial arts expert in not only the country but the world. I'm the top 52 blocks instructor. I'm the top life coach. I'm the top spiritual coach and spiritual guru. That's why the Buns got put guru in his name because he heard me say it, and that's super corny. The word guru is corny in itself. That's why I don't use it. What else? Groovy Jimmy listens to the music that I listen to and use for my shorts, and that what I like, what I introduced on here, just like Buns Dot would play Promise by that You Know What Edge group band that I listen to. I used to listen to that song all the time in Tarpon Springs, Florida. The minute I played it, he started playing it on a show. Every song I play, they want to play on their channels, on their shows, but they don't have a show.
Joe,
Right?
your music
Yeah, that's not how
sucks.
this works, brother. I'm not just someone you just get to take all my
Jimmy's
ideas
music
and you're
sucks.
treating me some way while you're hiding. You're not treating me anyway, brother. I'm a public figure and I'm the bee's knees. I'm the top dog. You ain't got nothing for me. What's up? Like, how
On
about
the
you
bee's
debate, bro? You see
knees.
the link right here? What's keeping you from clicking it? And it's not like I'm going to let you on this program anyway because you're not going to follow the rules. All you're here to do is, oh, you're mad because I got a business. I don't care how you feel. I'll keep running my business. What? I'll keep on winning, bro. Listen, bro, you can get as many people, you can get the whole world and band against me and keep on hating, bro. And God going to keep delivering all of you your karma. And I'm going to keep laughing at you. Real talk. I just told you what it is, man. I told you every time you do that, God is going to keep delivering, man. God's not going to put up with none of that, bro. So you're trying to play some game. Well, what is that, man? Who is you? Why do you think that why do you think that you're anonymous or invisible and
Who
you can't
is
be held accountable in
you?
a court of law? That's what I want to know, bro. You know how easy it's going to be when I get with this attorney and we figure out all y'all's identities and all your information? It's like 5 seconds, bro. Easy, man. What? Y'all fools is funny, man, thinking you anonymous online, bro. That's what they do. They act like, oh, if you show your face.
Fucking Shekels
The
is making his prop pancakes. They ain't real.
the attorney will be, if there is, and there never will be. But as long as we're in imagination land, the attorney's going to be like the rookie. Fucking, he's still fucking an intern. Fucking here, you get to study this fucking case.
It's the wild, wild west, bro. It's the internet.
I'd like to see him get
There's
like
nothing
a
going on
southern
except what you're
black
doing. You're the only one
attorney,
doing
you
out of
know,
character
like
stuff.
Jeremiah Catfish, you know, just fucking then when he brings all the evidence to court, because they got to play what he says too, and once he hears all that racist, they hear all that racist shit, the case is over. They're not gonna, you know. Not to mention if we went to court with this shit, that once they heard all the videos that people made on him and that, the whole court, the jury, and everybody would just laugh their ass off. So I don't
Could you
know.
imagine having? So you're a lawyer, and you have a free consultation visit. You call it, this asshole fucking sits across from you. Fucking, you throw him out. You just throw him down the fucking stairs.
See anyone else doing
Oh
what you're
well,
doing?
if he tries to
Nope.
file
Go to
all
the
that
chat.
shit, they're
There's
not
no
going to
one in
look
this
at
chat.
it anyway. They're going to
No
be
one.
like, nope,
No.
All that other
you're
nonsense is
obviously
people who are
insane.
blocked already. What are you talking about, man? Like I said, this stuff is weird, son. Hold on.
Muted. All right. Scroll up. I think he's right
Those
here.
gnats, man. Little gnats. Like the fly right there. But yeah, man. Like I said, I just think you're so
What?
funny, man. Like, what's the matter? You mad because I'm enjoying my
Rewind it a little
Gnats.
bit.
You mad because
Gnats
I get to
and
sit down and
flies.
chill?
Um,
those gnats, man. Little gnats. Like the fly right there. But yeah, man, like I said, I just think you're so funny, man. Like, what's the matter? You mad because I'm enjoying my wealth? You mad because I get to sit down and chill? What's up, man? Hmm? You ain't got nothing for me. Exactly.
I'm sitting
No, like
down
people say, a
chilling
lot
right
of people
now and
like
getting
they
paid to
don't
make
watch
fun
you
of you,
because
Joey.
they're here for any nonsense. We don't have
Easy.
trolls on this
One.
program. Nothing. I'm not troll proof. I just don't care. That's why I'm troll proof, because I don't care. That stuff is nonsense, bro. Like, imagine trying to make a
Troll
name for
Oh,
proof.
you
yourself
care.
with while they're committing illegal crimes. How's that making a name for yourself, bro? You funny, bro. You was lost, bro. You could tell that those people are not in their right mind. Why would I want to talk to you about anything? Tell me. Hold up.
Oh.
But yeah, like I said, how you like all them videos? You could see right there, I'm the quickest being on this planet. The quickest, literally. Like, I have an anointing over my
What's the
life,
point of
man.
being
God loves
quick if
me.
you
God
got
has
no
low-key
power
blessed me.
behind
So
your
you
hips,
worried about
though?
material possessions. Listen, God would even if I lost anything, which I never will, God would immediately replace it with something like a million times bigger and better. God is about to provide me with a whole new home, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Several estates. I don't know what you talking about, bro. You just mad at my blessings? Good, be mad. That's what they did. They really went online and they start fake talking to themselves. Ain't nobody scared of what anything y'all do or say or what you talking about. What? See, that's what they do. Y'all be fake talking and then acting like that stuff is real or like you said something. I'm right here, bro. What are you talking about? Totally unfazed, totally unbothered every day, and you're upset. Like I said, quit getting online and pretending you telling anybody anything. You're not tough. That's some weakling stuff, bro. That's weak sauce. Next customer, Jack. Yep, running my business, getting pissed. You mad because I can go live anytime I want? What are you talking about, bro? I go live anytime I want, wherever I'm at, bro. What? I do things a certain way because I'm smart and I enjoy the way that I do things. Like what? I don't have rules to follow, bro. I'm not under scrutiny. I'm not under some magnifying glass, bro. I ain't Eminem's clone. Eminem, like I said, he was replaced a long time ago. That's a clone. I ain't Eminem. I'm way bigger than Eminem, and I'm independent. I built my own platform. Hold on.
So the amount of money that he fucking does make. Okay, I just flipped for StreamYards the other day because I fucking ate through 20 hours listening to this jackass in a week. So I had to go with the paid membership. Is he paying the $130 he makes every 30 months? He's not. Who's paying for the streamers? Nega, do you know?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Rich was talking about that too because he wastes so much time on the StreamYard. So if I had if I had to guess, I would say maybe his mom.
That's important. That's the important
Maybe
thing. So he
his mom
spends,
probably.
how much was it? I can't remember the total bill. It was, let's just say $40 a month. So he buys 3 months, makes $120. So he spends $120 to make $120. Seems like a good business model.
Well, he's not spending it. I'm sure his mom's just giving it to him.
Yeah.
He probably said, "Mom, this is the only way I can make money. I need you to pay." And moms, even I'm sure even Hitler's mom would pay for his StreamYards.
Jesus, nigga.
It's his mom. What?
Did I hit play?
So yeah, at the end of the day,
Oh,
it's
I
like
No.
No, I
I don't
did.
know
He
what
was
these people
just.
talking about.
Oh,
But yeah, like I
well
said,
then yes.
every day my life is beautiful, man. Every day God got me. Every day God provides. Every day God just gifts me with more and more, man. Like my life is just amazing, bro. It's absolutely beautiful. That's what I'm saying, bro. Go against me, you go against God, man. Like I said, see how they're quiet now? Because they're already receiving instant karma. I don't have to lift a finger. I don't have to get mad. I don't have to do nothing, bro. People don't get it, man. I'm the type of dude that people say my name wrong, they immediately slip on a banana peel. Straight up. Y'all are funny as hell, bro. See, I laugh at you. Genuinely. I think people like you are hilarious, man. Imagine having no self-respect.
So gangster.
So this will be great because I ordered that sound. I ordered a soundboard today so I can fucking have a little bit shit more to do. I figure if I'm going to be fucking doing this, I might as well make it sound good. So yeah, that would have been a perfect opportunity right there for a fucking soundbite.
When you talking to the actual man that
Oh, we're
runs
gonna
this
have to
world.
load that
Bro,
fucker
you
up
all
with
talk
sound
about dudes
bites,
like
though.
Ray J. Ray J ain't no man. Ray J is a joke, bro. You have y'all any of y'all looked in the mirror lately, bro? The dudes y'all try to act like matter, especially you so-called women, y'all want to talk about these peons every day who are in modern day slavery, bro. Y'all funny. That's what they act like. They try to act like y'all better get with reality, boy. They'll try to act like the dating market is just them or something like yeah, because they have so much value. Y'all go after what's valueless. That's what they all do. All y'all are brainwashed. Like, why do you think people care? If I cared, I wouldn't be talking about it. I clearly don't care. I clearly think it's hilarious. I think all of you are worthless and have no self-worth. That's what I think. That's what y'all still on. Y'all are grown adults, bro. You got a bunch of noobs and millennials, and they still talking about women and talking about like they chasing women. Half these people are men in their 60s and 70s. Boy, stop it. What are you talking about, bro? Worried about nonsense. Better get your priorities straight. Real talk. Better get your act together.
Yeah, God, Joey.
Jesus
It's kind of
Christ.
pathetic because he's
Oh,
talking about women and talking
wind
about
that
like they're
back.
chasing women. Half these people are men in their 60s and 70s. Boy, stop it. What are you talking about, bro? Worried about nonsense. Better get your priorities straight. Real talk. Better get your act together. It's downright pathetic, cuzzy. Straight up. How does it feel, man, that everybody loves me? It's always been this way. How does it feel that I'm happy? Always. I just had a gnat fly in my mouth and I'm still happy. While I'm sitting here coughing.
I just had a gnat fly in my mouth and I'm still happy.
What are you talking about?
Oh God.
So yeah, we already have it all. Christina already told me what it is. Like I said, we're guaranteed over 6.8 million. Everything's real and legit. Like I said, we're looking at potentially like over 30 to 50 million dollars. And you worried about what? One thing? That's kind of comical. Hey, there's a lizard. Here, lizard, 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 lizard. Hello, lizard, lizard, lizard. Hello, lizard. Here, lizard, lizard, lizard. He's just sitting there. He's just looking at me. Man, I always liked those lizards, man. I used to catch them. Flew down the wrong way. Gnats. But yeah, man. Like I said, people are pathetic. Hold on.
All right, let's speed this up.
You don't bother anyone, brother. You're bothered. Can't deal with my success and you can't deal with basic reality. That's not my problem. Why would I care what you can handle? Why would I dim my light for you? Answer me that. If I'm Batman, see, they still don't understand. I'm not local
The
Batman.
ones
I'm
over the
Batman for
weekend were
whole
pretty
United
good too.
States and the
Yeah.
whole world already.
Oh
My
wait,
job is international.
wait. Rewind it.
Yeah, what's up?
No, rewind it.
You don't bother anyone, brother. You're bothered. Can't deal with my success and you can't deal with basic reality. That's not my problem. Why would I care what you can handle? Why would I dim my light for you? Answer me that. If I'm Batman, see, they still don't understand. I'm not local Batman. I'm Batman for the whole United States and the whole world already. My job is international. I'm going to be doing international relations as Batman. Literally. Like, I'm probably going to be flying and everything, but like, I want like my own jets and stuff if I'm going to do any of that. And I want people who know how to fly them so I don't have to. Batman does flying, and I want him to teach me. Feel me? I'm not saying that I really want to do it, but we'll see
Wow,
what happens.
that's a
But
new
see, that's
one.
the thing. Y'all are a little low level.
He's scared to death of flying. That's the first time
I
he's
know.
admitted that.
That's what.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
We're down here.
I like flying. It's cool. I like going on airplanes. It's been a while, but
I'm going against Jose. I'm up here. You're down here. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking to the top tier boss, baby. I'm the last level boss. What? To you, I might as well.
Yeah, weekend. Back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, I don't know if people still do it anymore. People would put a map of the United States or a world map on a wall in like a family den room or something, and they put push pins on places they've been or places they want to go. Joey does it on places he's been homeless.
Well, might as well be Mega Man. Real talk. Y'all funny as hell. Man, I miss Mega Man, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. All y'all greedy and stingy. How come y'all don't donate to me so I can get me like
Mega Man?
like an old video game system? Like get me a little TV and stuff. Like y'all funny as hell, man. That's what these people do. They're so
wow.
weird. They think they slick, and they send all these weird people and send them to do their dirty work, and they worried about what I'm doing and trying to find information on me. And like I said, what you know don't scare nobody. You can know whatever. I ain't trying to hide nothing. Y'all are. See the point? No, I just know invasion of privacy won't fly. We ain't dealing with none of
Is
that.
he gonna puke?
Feel me? Like, why is my
I
business
hope
your
so.
business? That's the question. Oh wait, it's not. Okay, get the skedaddling. Yep, turn around, walk away. See, now they all know what it is. Now they can't move on me. They can't do nothing. Right? That's reality. I'm a grown man, bro. Bucko. Okay, I'm from the Wild Wild West for real, bro. My ancestors are the outlaws that built this country and state. My ancestors did all the frontier justice for Texas. Amarillo, ask about me. I'm sorry, but what? You're talking to
Your
a cowboy, dude.
grandfather shot a
Cowboys
man in the
own land.
back because he got cuckolded. You come from a long lineage of cuckolds, Tyree, and you're keeping that tradition alive.
Let's do a smoking that you got him.
Cowboys own horses. You understand? Just like I always have. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know.
What?
Like what?
There's so
That's what I'm
many
saying. They were
fucking little
frontier justice
snippets
for
here.
Texas. Amarillo, ask about me.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but what? You're talking to a cowboy, dude.
I have to
Cowboys
tell
own
Dutchy
land.
to save this one so we can
Cowboys
go
own
back to
horses.
it, and because I mean, shit,
Just like I
there's
always
like
have. I
6,
don't know what
7
you're talking about. You don't know
soundboard
me.
clips in this
Like
one
what?
alone.
That's what I'm saying. They worried about material possessions. They think they win in something. If I got some material. Are you Batman?
If anyone
Just a
can
question.
timestamp
Like
those,
imagine like a
that'd be
cowboy, right, with
fucking
his little
great.
fake wife, like all of them, right, on their little plot of land, right?
Especially,
You know
what
how
was
many
the
people are
one where
living
we
like
lost
that?
our shit?
Bro, I knew people in Dallas.
I totally forgot
Oh,
now. What
so
was it?
You think I invested in this chair not to go live?
Oh, okay. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, we'll just have to, when you
Yeah.
get the soundboard in, we'll just go through and crop a bunch of clips. And I got a bunch of little clips to send you already. So
Yeah, for sure.
we're,
Yeah, it'll be here
we're
tomorrow.
going to fill that soundboard up.
It'll be here tomorrow, so we'll get that fucking fixed up.
It was living like that. Everything fell apart for all of them. Their girlfriends cheating on them, right? Can't hold on to their girl. They got nothing. They don't really have money. They're struggling, and you
Stop
trying to sit there
fucking
and
other
please some broad
guys.
who ain't even with you for no right reason, is just using you. Imagine me living like that. Hell no, cuz I would never do that. I would never let anybody mistreat me, tell me what to do. I would never let anybody play with me because, oh, they have money. I would never let myself get treated no type of way. See, that's why I've never been married. See, you got the wrong dude, bro. You trying to tell
Yeah,
me
that's
you
why.
can tell me what to do? Boy, I'd like to see that.
Sorry, muted again. That's the reason why he's never been married. I'm sorry to keep going back here, but there's just some shit that's here. It's so good.
No,
They struggling
that's the
and
show.
trying to sit there and please some broad who ain't even with you for no right reason, is just using you. Imagine me living like that. Hell no, cuz I would never do that. I would never let anybody mistreat me, tell me what to do. I would never let anybody play with me because, oh, they have money. I would never let myself get treated no type of way. See, that's why I've never been married. See, you got the wrong dude, bro. You trying to tell me you can tell me what to do? Boy, I'd like to see that day. That's what I pride myself on, man. I'm your superior. Everybody, I'm your superior, bro. Like I said, I'm just like Sam Gerard in that movie. You're the great Sam Gerard. Yes, I am. I think I'm gonna watch that movie today just because of you. I'm gonna watch that movie tonight and laugh about it. Laugh at you. Yep. Yes, I am. And you always have to win. Yes, I do. Hey, I'm figuring out the whole case, aren't I, by myself? I've accomplished more than every agency put together, not only in Texas, but the entire United States. Like I said, I've shut down more criminal organizations independently as a concerned citizen and civilian. I think that I've pretty much earned my repertoire.
Crackhead
I
speed
think I've pretty much earned
engaged.
my seat at the table and earned them giving me a job. I think y'all should just go ahead and give me a free job. Yeah, no, I'm not going to college and getting a degree. You know why? Because I'm not a peasant like y'all. I don't have to do that. That's why
I did not speed that up again, guys. That's just
people are so mad at me, because I supersede and defeat and restructure the entire system. I don't have to go get a degree for no job, because if the company wants to win or the company wants to get the job done, they have no choice but to hire Batman and put him on payroll. And I operate as an independent contractor independently. I'll never operate where I'm working for nobody. For what? I don't need to dim my light. I do not need to dim my light, bro. Next. Anything else? You're going to be real mad when I get up there in New York. Trust me, because all the talking stops. I ain't doing no talking in New York, bro. I'm going to be talking on my show, but we're going to be all on those blocks. Yeah, Batman about to be walking down your blocks, and Batman don't play. Batman doesn't talk. You know exactly what it is, homie. Like I said, this Texas stuff, we a lot realer down here. Feel me? I'm about to take over everything. I'm going to be the king of all them blocks. Real talk. It's going to get to that point. Do you understand? You're going to have a Batman, and that Batman can be out there 24 hours a day pretty much. Bro, I don't even like to sleep, man, to be honest with you. I've been getting like allergic to sleep. I don't even really need it. Like I said,
fuck, another piece of fucking gold. I'm fucking itchy. Why am I so fucking itchy?
I'm allergic to sleep, dog.
Fucking sleep pollen in the air. Oh, this is fucking gold. Oh, I can't handle it. Ooh. All right.
God.
Bring it back.
Holy
We're never going to
shit.
get through this. He's still going, guys.
It's all right, dude. It's worth it, man.
We're 26 minutes behind. He's still fucking rolling. We've been here how long? Hour 45, guys. All right.
like I'm telling you down here. You feel me? I'm about to take over everything. I'm gonna be the king of all them blocks. Real talk. It's gonna get to that point. Do you understand? You're gonna have a Batman, and that Batman can be out there 24 hours a day, pretty much. Bro, I don't even like to sleep, man. To be honest with you, I've been getting like allergic to sleep. I don't even really need it. Like I still run like efficiently. Like I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm just warning you. I'm getting scary, bro. Real talk. You might want to get a little worried because this Batman right here getting scary. God is making me disturbing. Real talk, bro. You talking about a bunch of
Wow.
I
nonsense?
should be
Like
writing
I
this
care
shit
about
down.
comfort.
I actually
Like
have been
what,
putting it
bro?
in
You know nothing
quotes
about me,
in
bro. Real
Sneedville.
talk, bro. You can put me in a dungeon. I'm Batman, bro. You don't get it. I'm the angel of justice and the angel of what? You're not getting it, bro. Do you understand? I'm gonna be wearing like steel medieval armor probably at some points and have like claws for hands. I'm not nothing nice. I ain't nothing sweet, bro. I'm a vampire. I keep trying to tell you this. You're talking to a vampire. So, ooh, you're gonna use your phone with a vampire? Wow, ain't you a coward? I bet Mama's proud of you. What? Talking to a vampire about what you gonna do? Boy, what? You're talking to an actual vampire, bro? Yeah, run and tell that. What are you talking about? Want to act like I'm human? You saw what happened with me in that truck. What? That was just the first one. What about? Oh, sorry, that was after. What about when you made your phone calls to Seton Hospital? How did I survive all that? Oh, I'm not a vampire? You sure about that? Because that's a guarantee. I'm a
Yeah,
vampire,
pretty
bro.
sure.
Y'all are just some regular human beings. Keep my name out your mouth. Feel me? Are you immortal? I'm just asking. Are you? No, right? Okay. What you talking to me for?
I think we're
Just as
there,
immortal
Lobster.
as you are,
Like,
Joey.
you're
Lobster,
funny
I
as
think
hell,
we're
bro.
there. Please
It's
stop
crazy too.
sleeping and
I'm gonna be
going.
honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what's really crazy? Oh man, I thought it was a bat, but it was a bird. He was flying like a bat. But you wanna know what's crazy? I was always into the concept of being a vampire my whole life, and
Yeah,
God
you
has really
suck.
made me one.
God damn, I'm sorry, guys. I had to pause for a second because
Eh,
shit went in pause.
What's
This
up,
is fucking
halfwit?
crazy. What's up, Halfwit? Holy shit, dude. Boy, you're missing the fucking. Holy fuck.
Uh,
This room here is just nothing but fucking gold. Is little quotes and the sayings fucking. You can't rewrite it. Oh, this is great. Let's just keep going. Welcome in, bud.
what's your
Real
favorite
talk.
one so
I think
far,
100.
Sheriff?
The chair comment. I
Yeah,
think that's it.
I was gonna say the chair too. Although that sleep one's pretty up there.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean the chair one, I instantly started leaking. I fucking
Yeah.
those are therapeutic laughs, and that's why we come.
You think you think I invested in this chair to not go live?
I mentioned this. You can't write it, dude.
Percent on one. I really do. Hold on.
Oh.
No, I'm a nice one. Don't get it twisted. I'm a nice one who can be nice. But I also can be very mean. You know what I mean? That's all up to you. But it's just funny because I used to always watch those movies, man. I own the one with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. Feel me? Like it's a great movie too. But I just knew it had a lot to do with me. You know what I mean? And it's like that's what God gave me. God gifted me with that. That's all. You can say what you
You were
want.
like 4 when
He's
He
those
gifted
movies
me with
came out,
immortality.
Joey.
chilling. He just
Literally.
got done watching
I
Highlander
don't ask
before he
questions
went
about it. I
live.
don't think
Yeah,
about it.
facts.
It's nothing I worry about. That's the thing. Y'all think too much. For people who don't really think much, it seems like you overthink a lot of things and overanalyze. Why are you analyzing me? Analyze a job. Analyze a job. Like one of the forms. Fill out one of those. Analyze. Where you fill out a job. Analyze a job application. What are you analyzing me for? Who said you're in a position to analyze me if you don't have your act together and you're all grown adults? See my point? So, like I said, that diner in Austin, there will be a lawsuit, right?
We tied up.
Going to be
12
a
in the
lot of
box versus
lawsuits, bro.
12.
There may be a lawsuit on the university as well. Yep. Anything else? I mean, I'm sorry. Were you all talking? I didn't think so. So yeah, like I said, any foul play, any move that was made by the Red Triangles, right, or other people, anyone, or
We
making
win.
phone calls
Red
maliciously,
triangles forever,
like just
dog.
hating on somebody when I'm a human being and I deserve and should have been treated as a human being, it's a lawsuit. That's what you don't get. Any job, you can make any excuse. Who said you have a voice? Hey, listen, brother, you're committed a litany of crimes and felonies. I mean, it kind of seems like you're out of luck, brother. Hey, listen, brother, if you don't come on this panel with the camera on your face and I don't know exactly who you are and what you're on, you're clearly not getting on it. So why waste your own time? I don't care what you did.
Because
I have all
that's
the time in the world.
cowardice,
I'm just sitting
Joey.
here chilling, wealthy as hell. I need y'all to donate. I sent out a request again on Cash App and see if that man fulfills it. He's the only one who's been donating lately. I don't know what happened to
I
Michael.
missed it.
And I don't know exactly who you are and what you're
Rewind it,
doing after
dude.
you
I
Go
did.
waste
I
your
did.
own time.
I'm wealthy as
I
hell.
don't
I
care.
need you all to
I have
donate.
all the time in the world. I'm just sitting here chilling, wealthy as hell. I need y'all to donate. I sent out a request again on Cash App and see if that man fulfills it. He's the only one who's been donating lately. I don't know what happened to Michael. He's a scrub. He's full of it. Like I said, he said he couldn't even take care of his car. Quit trying to race if you can't drive. Like, friend to none of you. It was never your friend, bro. You never did anything for me. You sat there, you literally typed and said,
That'll
when
get
I
you
get a
money.
settlement, I'm going to help. Well, when that happened, you ain't never helped. See, that's what I'm saying. They convenient. They do what they want to do. They think they all operate on their time. You work on my time, bro. Like, quit lying and making up false claims, bro. You're a dude who was in the hospital forever because obviously you're soft. You're not a dude who has money like that. Like, what? See what I'm saying? And wouldn't that be contradictory? Think about it. This is what these people do. They so fake. He talk about, when I get a settlement, I'm going to help. I never asked for your help. You mean you're going to donate and do your job, peasant? Thank you. Let me know when you're going to do it. Then after that says, I was driving and racing an SRT or something, and whatever, I got into this. Well, then quit trying to race because clearly you can't drive like all y'all, like I said. Like, add those two pieces of evidence up and make that make sense. So clearly you had gotten a settlement if you were racing. So where was the so-called help, meaning you donating? Right. I told you, people are scrubs, man. They're all the same, bro. And that dude don't have no money, no wealth, bro. I live better than you every single day, bro. Have been this entire time. Like, I have to put you in your place last time, and you act like you can't hear. Told you. You said you know what it feels like to be in my position. Really? So you know what it's like to own several estates all the time and be wealthy as hell? You know what it's like to pay over $8,500 in land taxes? I probably paid more than that on the property I sold for $100,000. Do you know what that's like? No, you don't. See, that's what they do. They don't want to talk to you as who you are. You don't have a choice. Like, son, boy, I don't read private chats, brother. There you go. Nope. All right. See, right there. Screenshot, documented, court purposes, easy.
Going to
Easy money.
prison, dog.
Like I said, that stuff doesn't bother me, brother. None of it. I don't value your opinion, man. At all. I don't value what you say. I'm not that petty. I'm a grown man, man. You gotta remember who's talking, bro. I mean, like I said, who are you? You're people who hide behind the internet. Imagine that being that pathetic and soft. What are you so scared of, brother? You know, you need to take a good look inside yourself and figure out what the hell all y'all scared of, bro. That's what it is. Now, maybe I'm just waking up parts of you don't want to face and deal with. I face my shadows every day, man. Like I said, you couldn't imagine the journey I've been through with God. It's amazing, man. I face my shadows. I deal with all my shadows, all the parts of myself that I didn't want to look at. I deal with, I've got all my own stuff to worry about. I don't worry about nothing else. I ain't got time for none of you. Hold up. Yeah, that's what they all do. They all sit online, and I'm a public figure. Imagine the future. This is the future, and imagine being a public figure, right? And being the only successful voice. And these people want to rig everything, and yet they all gain nothing out of it. And they're all so jealous and envious, they can't just treat you normally, talk to you normally, and you're not treating me anyway. You don't have an ability to treat me anyway because we're not talking in person. So, like, can you imagine that where they all run around like, bro? I mean, that's like some gremlin insect stuff, bro. Or like, y'all ain't human beings. Where they do that at? I don't care what y'all do or how y'all get down, man. And it just goes to show most of your world is like them. That's why all y'all are doing nothing. Like, what? Listen, bro, I'm making moves every day, man. I'm being progressive every day. I did 13 muscle ups today. Like I said, we're on to the next goal, which I just constantly create these new goals, right? I set my own goalpost. Nobody can for me, right? And the next goal, I already broke the world pull-up record, which Christina told me it was 105. It might have been the same guy. It was somebody over there in China. I think it's the same dude. And he's probably a little. I already know he's a little guy.
The record
Right?
was
So
like
he did
1400 or
105
some
pull-ups. I did
shit, dude.
200.
What is he talking about?
You think that they over there in Asia could ever compete with me? You're funny as hell. Like I told you, why do you think they'll never come over here? They can talk all the rah-rah nonsense they want. They'll never come over here. Ever. They don't scare me in the slightest, dude. I don't know if that stuff works on y'all, that fake talk.
Did he just go racist? Go to rah-rah?
Kim Jong-un is soft.
I think so.
Okay? Yeah, y'all wake up and do jumping jacks. I wake up and I do 13 muscle ups. Okay? And lift my entire body vertically in the air and pick it up with my forearms and my wrists and my hands. I'm sorry, but what? And hold it. What have you done lately? What? I did 50 dips the other day, I believe. I'm setting new records for everything. I'm progressing. Do you understand? That's the only thing that matters, brother. My goal is to progress. I've built a different kind of way of living, a different lifestyle. My lifestyle and way of living is to constantly build more and progress. And that's what you can't stand. The worst enemy of a narcissist, people, and of these weak, jealous, envious individuals, all these people who have nothing but hate in their hearts and hate to offer, they're haters, straight up and down, their worst enemy is progress. That's why I found a way to progress nonstop. And I'm progressing in a field that nobody can in strength. Do you understand? There hasn't been a day that's gone by, at least that I've worked out and trained, which is almost every day, that I haven't excelled and progressed. Isn't that amazing? Can you imagine being that
No.
efficient and that capable and that strong? And you all talk about jobs. That's being a wage slave. You can't have no progression. How are you going to get stronger if you're sitting in a cubicle all day? See the point? How are you going to build your own city if you don't build the strength to build it? If you build a city, you'd have to build it, right? You're going to have to construct some of it, right? If you have to carry cinder blocks, how are you going to carry them without any strength? See, you don't think too well, do you? See the point? I told you I'll end up building my own city, bro. I don't care about nothing you talking about. None of it. I don't care about that nonsense. So you think people have time for games? I have time for me and what I need to do. All that other nonsense, I don't care about none of it. Feel me? So what else? Yeah, like I said. So I did 200 pull-ups. The world record was 105.
He's still going.
So I not only set the world record, but I set the world record at 200 now. Like 95 pull-ups higher than the original. And they're all legit, and it's on camera, and nobody can say anything. And Guinness is full of it. They don't decide nothing. They can go ahead and sit down and be quiet and tell them I said it. Okay? Because y'all lie about everything. All right, and you adjust
I'll
your
tell
record
Guinness
and
next
make
time I
real
talk
fake
to him.
specific, and then you literally be letting people get away with fake weights, fake videos, fake nonsense. Like what? And who does a muscle up with weight attached to them? That's just silly. That's a good way to like have something happen where you can't even work out no more. Common sense, because you have a big weight attached to your waist. Now I understand doing pull-ups like that. I'm who invented that. Doing muscle ups like that, that's not wise. Because if you fall with that weight, that's not smart at all, bro. Well, you don't need weight to do muscle ups,
Jesus
bro.
fucking
Do more reps.
Christ.
Y'all can't think. It's the same thing, bro. Like what? Like, I mean, I get it. I guess if you could do it, I mean, you could, but it's not like showing off. These people, these Masons are so ridiculous, bro. Everything I do, they try to copy, like I said, and they try to supersede, but they're not supersede nothing. That's the thing. All y'all look horrible. They took Sylvester Stallone. They got a reel right now of him, and it talks about he takes a 100-pound dumbbell because he's slow and straps it to his waist. This is all trying to copy me because of me. And they say, oh, yeah, he's doing pull-ups. He didn't do one pull-up. And he tried and failed all of them. He tried 3 of them, and he couldn't do any of them. And the last 2 were like nothing. He didn't even move up. He couldn't. He was just stuck there.
Joey, you do realize
Like,
Sylvester Stallone's like fucking 80
Sylvester
years
Stallone
old.
still got it. How does he still have it if he just tried and failed? You see, y'all be lying to yourselves. I can't deal with you, man. Sylvester Stallone took a bunch of steroids and had a bunch of you know what in his face, and all that stuff is catching up to him. He's in horrible shape. He looks rough. Never was handsome. Never looked like me. What are you talking about? I had one person say that online. Oh, he looks like Sylvester Stallone. The hell I do. I don't look like no Rambo. Or I look a lot better than him. The dude looks like Charlie Zone.
No, you don't.
He got those lazy, weird eyes that have no human spirit in them. Like what? He's nowhere near me. I look good looking.
78 years old, and
bright brown eyes with longer eyelashes than women. The women are jealous of my eyelashes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why these people mad, because I'm the pinnacle.
And now we're back to the eyelashes. Being feminine again. What was the quote earlier about being feminine? I'm pretty. What did he say?
I'm
more feminine than most men.
Full of masculinity and being a man, right? Right. That's why that one that looks like white as a sheet, right? You don't look like no vampire. You look white as a sheet, right? You mad because I'm a real vampire? You stay mad, right? You're the one who caused it. Like you called Seton Hospital. Now you created a vampire. You mad? It don't get no realer than me, does it, cousin?
Wow.
Right? Still can't rap, huh? Right? Still mooching, huh? Still can't afford a hot dog, huh? Still got to sit there in New York doing nothing, being miserable, right? What? All this whole time, they don't even go outside. They don't do nothing, bro. They miserable. Want to make some fake videos. Oh, what's the matter? You mad because you know all your operations and your illegal trafficking is being found out, and I'm talking about everything, and I'm figuring it all out. The little mystery that ain't a mystery, because I know y'all mad weird. You could take one look at you and see everything you do is illegal, or the way you talk should be illegal. Listen to you. Like, do you have an apple in your mouth or what? Like what? I want to see you succeeding. Oh, for real. I'm still angry. Oh my goodness. Why do I affect you people so much? I never even met you. I don't know you. Why are you so obsessed?
You don't affect us. You just give us something to laugh our asses off at.
Like what? So, like I said, Christina loves me, unconditional love. I can do no wrong, no matter what. So, what's up? Y'all mad about that? You never had that, right? You have convenience. You have people enabling your behavior and making excuses for you and lying, but you never had unconditional love. I have unconditional love. I have true love. Like I said, everything I have is better than all y'all. Better than everyone. That's why y'all get mad. You narcs want to sit there and do your little fake grimace and your little smirk and your little fake smile, right? Because you're all plotting and you're all mad at me.
Got
I'm
my
winning
chair.
and
It's
I'm on
better
top
than
and I'm
any
the top
chair
dog.
you ever
My
had.
father was a UT graduate lawyer. My grandfather was a Supreme Court judge. What are you talking about? Why would I need to go succeed in anything if I've succeeded in my own field? I did what nobody in my family has ever done, and I've
All right, Blue. Let me ask you a question. If he actually came out of the closet, do you think his life would change? Mega?
Yes.
pretty much made more money. I'm about to make more money. I'm about to be like the only like millionaire, multimillionaire, cash again, right? Like ever. Like, and I don't believe that. We've had millionaires in my family. I'm sure. I don't know, but I'm sure. So
You've
it's
I
got
like,
don't
one
know.
what?
now. Fucking Carly
Like,
Fiorina.
what are you
She got
saying, bro?
$30 million to
Like I said,
fucking tank
The Sneeds
HP
are a big
and
family,
leave.
man.
I don't know, but I'm sure. Fucking.
You know what I mean? On the Sneed side, they
No,
got
they
whole
Carly
companies and stuff.
Fiorina, when
I don't
she
know how
left
many. I know at least,
HP, they gave
yeah,
her a leaving bonus of $30 million
Of course.
after she fucked the company up.
Yep.
at least one, I think. But there was a huge company they took me in that I saw when I was a kid too, and it kind of looks like Wayne Enterprises, and that's what I was saying. I don't know if that might be part of what belongs
Wait
to
a
me, and I
minute.
don't even know it. I don't,
Hold up. What the fuck is he on about now? What the fuck?
and I don't believe that. We've had millionaires in my family. I'm sure. I don't know, but I'm sure. So it's like, what? Like, what are you saying, bro? Like I said, the Sneeds are a big family, man. You know what I mean? On the Sneed side, they got whole companies and stuff. I don't know how many. I know at least one, I think. But there was a huge company they took me in that I saw when I was a kid too, and it kind of looks like Wayne Enterprises, and that's what I was saying. I don't know if that might be part of what belongs to me, and I don't even know it. I don't know. I remember seeing it. It was pretty
Mhm.
nice. Like it was big and it was nice, and I think it's like a whole company. And I don't know if that's what's going to happen. And like I said, if it did happen like that, I would just use that division like Bruce Wayne was, and create all the Batman stuff and have my toys and gadgets down there, and I would just do it like that. Like I said, that's what God said is about to happen, man. I mean, what are you so worried? I'm not even worried about it. Like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. What's the big deal, man? I'm 35. Like, that's the thing, bro. It would make sense, man. Maybe if I was younger, like in my 20s, it'd make a little more sense if people wanted to play all these
Prediction, it's
games
not
and do
going
all
to
this
happen.
nonsense. But when you're talking to a 35-year-old grown man who's like retired, I just, retirement is kind of like it's just a way for me to kind of pretend, basically. I mean, I'm clearly not really retired, but I mean, my point is, I mean, we'll just say I'm retired,
Fucking
right? So
Blue.
it's like 35. 5 years, I'm going to be 40. I'm a grown man, dude. Like, what? Like, yeah, I age backwards, so I look
5
like
years, you're
I'm
going to
in
be
my
41.
20s,
You're going to be
if even, but
36 here
I
in 2
mean,
months.
that's besides the point.
Hold
I'm,
on,
I'm
hold on.
almost
Rewind
40,
it,
man.
dude.
In 5 years, I'll be like in my 20s. It'd make a little more sense if people wanted to play all these games and do all this nonsense. But when you're talking to a 35-year-old grown man who's like retired, I just, retirement is kind of like it's just a way for me to kind of pretend, basically. I mean, I'm clearly not really retired, but I mean, my point is, I mean, we'll just say I'm retired, right? So it's like 35. 5 years, I'm going to be 40. I'm a grown man, dude. Like, what? Like, yeah, I age backwards, so I look like I'm in my 20s, if even, but I mean, that's besides the point. I'm almost 40, man. In 5 years, I'll be 40. And not even because July 21st is my birthday. What is it today? May 27th? We're almost into June, brother. Means I'm almost going to be 36 years old, I believe. That's crazy, man. 36. Wow. That means in 4 years, about, I'll be 40. Big 40
It
kahuna.
kills me. He thinks he's
I'm
aging
40,
backwards.
right? And it's crazy because, like,
Well, he did say, I look like I'm in my 20s, almost. So he thinks he looks like a
He
teenager.
doesn't. He
if I
doesn't.
went
That's
out,
like
like when I was in Austin,
Cyrax
when I'd
and
go out to
I'm
bars and
30, but
clubs
I
and
look
stuff,
15.
it was really just bars. But when I'd go out, they would still go out their way to card me. I'd have them like chase me down,
He's
like, I
still
need your
going,
ID.
guys.
I'm like, dude, I'm a grown man. But they're like, well, you look really young. I need your ID. I'm like, all right. And like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
We're at the point
how can
now
I
that we're
lose
like,
if I'm aging backwards?
we're in it for the
God
long
loves me so
haul.
much that when people attack me the way they do and online every day and verbally, or I mean, it's all not verbally, not in person, but all of it's online, but it's verbally online, right? And when they do that, however it affects me, like I said, God just heals me. God restores me. God is great, man. God is good, bro. Like I said, these people wanted to take my, you know what? God said, here's immortal life. Here's eternal life. You understand? That's what he did. He said, no, he said, you want to try to do that to my son? I'm God's son. He said, you want to try to take my son's, you know what? Okay. Well, now I'm going to grant him new life. Y'all don't get it, bro. I'm not in no competition with you. I'm just better than you. Like I said, my purpose isn't accomplishing or doing anything specifically. My existence has already defeated you. I don't have nothing I got to do in particular. I don't do nothing for people on the internet. That's for sure. I do it for me. This is something I created. No, I've created something that y'all can't stop. Unstoppable and untouchable. Y'all can't touch it. Man. Like, who does the content I do? Who does 52 blocks? Who does martial arts? Like I said, have you even brought up anything about martial arts, 52 block? Why are you on my channel, bro? If you're not going to talk about the topic at hand. See what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with a man meeting up with a scrub, because none of you are men, and saying, hey, let's have a boxing match. No talking, no fake stuff, or let's
The topic was follow me into the ways of God, not boxing.
train, let's spar, let's do something so that we can create more readily available content with different places, different camera angles, stuff like that. That's how I make my money. That's my job. This is a media company I'm building up from the ground up. And none of them can do it. Like, man, y'all got to get out my face, bro. Y'all have nothing to offer me. That's the reality. On this network, I could care less about anything anybody said. I've been above y'all since day one. I'm going to continue to reign above you and reign supreme. You understand? Real talk. Like, what? That was funny. Like I said, so I age backwards. I'm a vampire. I'm immortal. I have all this wealth that I've attained off hard work. I've been working since I was 16. Right now, I work for myself. Like, only issue is this company should pay better. They don't pay jack. Other than that, either way, I'm still figuring it out a little bit. Oh, the next check I think is already, I don't know. I think it's almost near $70. Let me go look. Hold up.
It was 63 yesterday.
$70.
Yeah, it's at like $68.
$68.
Almost $70. And
Not almost, $68. So April, May, it's May 27th. So basically a couple days left in. So 68 in 2 months, $40 a month, $100 payout. Yep. Last check for the year, bud.
and we got, I think, about 3 or 4 days left this month to keep going, and then I think they're gonna have to let me go this whole next month, all of June, to build it up more. So I'll probably get it up over 100 relatively quickly, I'm guessing, and just keep running with it all of June. So I'll get should be a pretty big check, decent check, probably bigger than this last one, which is what I need, coming in July on my birthday. You understand? The only issue is just trying to figure it out and how I'm going to get by in the meanwhile. It's the same thing every time, man. And it's because of this company. You know what I mean? And they basically make it impossible. But, like I said, where there's a will, there's a way. What God told me, like, all that stuff is a lie of the devil, man, acting like, oh, I'm in a place where I'm stuck or stagnated or I can't get out. Like, God will change any
And
situation
dude,
around,
to
man.
everyone else out there
You know what I mean? That's
sniping
why,
as
like,
well.
I understand none of this stuff matters. It's not like I'm doing everything right. Like, I focus on one thing at a time, and that's it. Everything is in God's hands. Everything is in the exact position it needs to be in. This is exactly where I should be, what I should be doing. I'm doing everything perfectly right. So it's like, for me, I just know I'm not making no mistakes. Feel what I'm saying? This is part of everything. If this is the only way I get all this training and get built into what I need to be. Like I said, man, 13 muscle ups is a lot, bro. Like I said, they said the record is 45. I mean, it's gonna be hard. Like I said, I weigh more than these other dudes. I'm usually 165 pounds. I weigh more than them. I'm taller than them. I'm 6'2". I already know I'm bigger than them. So, it's not just that. It's just like muscle ups is a hard thing to do, bro, period. And they probably got like, other resources I don't have, but that's okay because I don't need them. But if I move that quickly and I already got to 13, it's possible. Once I get to like 20, if I can just get it where like the strength is like on autopilot, that's all you got to get to the point where you're just able to keep pulling it out of you to where you can just kind of do a muscle up on command and it doesn't take that much out of you and you still have like, reserve energy. So it's like a thing I got to work on now. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I've already excelled more than the entire world, basically, pretty much. And then it's crazy because like the dudes that kind of did what I do back in the day, all of them fell off. And none of them, obviously, I mean, they didn't make any money. The groups fell off that tried to do it. And it's just crazy because I'm replacing them. All of them. And most of them were originated in New York and stuff. Like all those dudes fell off. I don't even hear from them no more. They have channels. They never get on them. Like probably
Oh
stuff
shit.
happened to them, because some of them were probably in the streets or all of them, like none of them really built a future. So like, I'm just saying, I mean, it's just kind of funny. I mean, that's definitely a form of justice, a form of karma. That's a form of God and being in action because I mean, obviously they're not good people because like they created all that stuff and then they couldn't run anywhere with it. That's like Benny Paz with rap, Jedi mind tricks. They didn't make any money off rap. All that stuff is a form of karma. So you can say what you want, but like I'm worldwide independently. I can release my website anytime I want. It's worth almost $2,000. Oh hell, man. That's what I got to look into pretty soon and figure out what happened with that, because I don't know if that's coming up. Hopefully not, but I'm guessing it is. That's not good, because I'm gonna have to try to pay that again when I can. Oh man,
We need to
hopefully.
get that
But
before he does,
I don't know,
guys.
man. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Like I said, I got problems. I mean, it's hard to get by sometimes. It's hard to do things, but I mean,
I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. My phone. Was he talking about his website?
Yeah, he said he doesn't know if he has to pay again to keep it. He's like, I'm gonna have to look at that. So if it comes
Yeah,
open again, we need to jump on that shit.
that's coming up in. It's coming up this fall, either August, September, October, I believe.
I think October.
Yeah, I think in October as well. I think we should have a contest, folks. We should. Who can fucking snag that fucking website first if he doesn't pay for it?
No,
It's
we don't.
only
We don't need to have a contest. We just need to fucking do it. No matter. I don't
I
care
know,
who does it.
a
If it's
bounty,
me, if it's you.
fucking website
I think
bounty.
about. Well, RTS grabbed it once in the past, so
Right.
hopefully if RTS grabs it again, then that's just gonna irk the shit even more out of him. That'll just be an added bonus.
Why did he let it go? Just wasn't worth it. I mean, it's only what, 12,
Yeah, he just
15 bucks a year to have your domain.
I think he forgot about it, and then when it came back up, it was too late. He's like, oh shit, he just wasn't thinking about it. He
Right.
has a life. He trains doggies.
Well, that's where the value is. If anyone doesn't know, like a website, when he comes up with the value of my website, almost worth $2,000. If you have a web domain and you own it for years and you actually put something on it, but you really don't do anything with it, it accrues value depending on what the name of it is. And website brokers, as soon as they expire, they fucking buy those domains and then they fucking hold them ransom. Basically, oh, you want your website back? It's $2,000. Doesn't mean it's worth $2,000. It's just a ransom note, basically.
Yeah,
it's just kind of on autopilot for me, man. I mean, I don't really need that much anymore to do what I need to do. Usually, I can usually figure it out. I mean, like I said, even if I have to go do whatever's necessary, the right way, I'll figure it out. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
chilling. It's
I wouldn't
TyreSneed.com.
care, bro. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't care if I had to panhandle. Like,
He's not
you gotta
paying for a
survive,
web
man.
host right now.
Real
He
talk.
just
Gotta
owns
do
the
what I gotta
domain
do. I
name.
gotta make my money. You know what I mean? So gotta have what I gotta have. But yeah, like I said, I don't care about none of you fools, bro. What's goody? Like I said, I'm the only real one on here. I'm the only gangster. Everybody else is fugazi. And like I said, ain't nobody saying nothing about me, man. You got a bunch of people who just don't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? How you gonna tell me anything if you don't make sense? You gotta make sense first, brother. Right, brothers and sisters.
that's to
Right?
make sense.
Come on, son. But yeah, man. Like I said, this whole movement, we've been running the street since day one, man. I told y'all what it is. That's what it's gonna be. And every time I prove myself, and you see, every time, every day, I rise to the occasion. I show up right in front of all y'all's faces, all y'all run and hide. Every single day, bro. That's my only point. That's all I care about. All that other fake stuff. Don't start acting like people gonna start approaching me and we gonna play games because I'm trying to stay out of trouble. No, we're not, bro. Nope. No, I'm in the free world, bro. You're gonna leave me alone and stay out my way. No, I'm just not talking to nobody who's sitting there and they're on some fake like snitch energy. That's being smart. That's a gangster. So I'm the street dude. All y'all are some scrubs. So what's up? That's how you're supposed to move. Why would I talk to you or let you compromise my situation? Like they try to act like I'm like these other people. Like, bro, I'm a legit, I'm the only self-made trillionaire ever existed. What are you talking about? This is funny style, bro. Like, weird as hell. Imagine claiming you obsessed with me, don't know nothing about me, and hiding from me every day. What? I thought y'all had money. I thought y'all be donating. If you donate, how come them dudes can't even like afford Taco Hell? If you donate, how come y'all can't all throw in and even get money together for a bus pass or gas money? Like, real talk. Like, you worried about coming online
Because
and
we
you
have
said you want to
jobs and
troll? What
family,
is trolling
Joey,
going to accomplish? You
and
can troll all you
lives.
want, just not on my show. You can troll all you want, it's not going to affect
Oh, we're
nothing for
doing your
me.
show. We're trolling you.
You haven't
You're
figured
gonna
that
deal
out
with
by
it,
now?
bitch.
When has trolling ever affected me or anything I'm doing? I succeed every time, bro. Y'all run your mouth. Y'all run your mouth for years, and then I put you in your place every single time. And I show you the money, and I show you the success, and I rub it in your face, and you get mad. They're all triggered and pressed. It is what it is. Like I said, bro, we're looking at over 6.8 million guarantee. We're looking at over possibly 30 million to $50 million, like possibly more than that. Like, do you not understand that Christina and I are going to have enough money to fill up bathtubs with cash, and I'm going to be like literally swimming in dough? Like, what? You think I'm not going to do stuff like that? Like, she'll let me. Christina loves me. She's going to let me do what I want to do.
You ever go to a liquor store or a convenience store and you pay for something with cash and they give you change, and there was like a homeless person fucking in there right before it. They give you change of a crumbled up $1 bill or a crumbled up $5 bill, and you wondered who had this before you. It's probably from Joey's
Yeah.
bathtub.
Gonna be happy. I already know because she
Yeah.
trusts me too. I'm not gonna do anything that would compromise anything or anything, dumb or crazy, But like, she'll let me have fun. What are you talking about? Like, that's what I want. I would like it to be that way where like, like I don't mind. Like I'll be in charge, but like,
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
she, like it's her money, bro. She's gonna be, deciding things too, and like when we do it together. I kind of like that. Like I like if I have the person I really can trust, like Christina, because we trust each other. I put my faith in her all day. You know what I mean? Like, why would I like that's the best situation for me? Like someone I really trust that loves me unconditionally and I love truly and will listen to me. And like I say, like, hey, can I do this? I want to do this. I need this. And they say, no problem. Here you go. Like, does it get any better than that? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. Like, she knows I'm not going to steer her wrong. She knows I'm smart. Like, why do you think she would choose me out of the other 8 billion people in the world? So she knows who I am. Nobody forgot who I am, bro. Y'all
Hold the
get
fort.
online
I
and
got a
all these
rocket
fake
piss.
people, they want to pretend like I'm not who I am. Y'all know who I am.
All
Bro.
right.
I was Daddy Warbucks. Everybody came to me for money. What, bro? I've made and seen more money than anyone who's ever walked this planet. I've made and seen more money than your entire government combined. What? I'm the only self-made trillionaire who ever walked this planet. And y'all want to talk to me about money? Bro, y'all got some audacity, bro. Y'all need to get some shame is what you need. Real talk, bro. Get some shame, man. It is pathetic, bro. Talk to me about money. What? You funny as hell. It's called believing in yourself, homeboy. It's called spending and not caring. It's called life. It's called you got to go through things. You got to struggle. You got to bounce back. If you don't do that and you just remain stagnated and sit on money, well, then you're afraid of living life. You're afraid of accomplishing anything. You're afraid to compete with the best. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, if you get in any actual competitions and you compete with the best, it's gonna take some money. You see my point? Like, you're not making any sense. What are y'all trying to compete with? Material? I already outdid the whole world with material. I don't care about material. That's silly. Like, you think all that money that we gonna have, you think that can't buy material possession? Come on, bro. Y'all silly, man. I don't care about the material, bro. Like, see, the thing is, I have the material, so for me, like, the money is the only thing missing. For you all, cash is not king. All y'all should be focused on equity because you're starting at the beginner level. See, we have different positions, different rules. See, for me, holding cash is not for suckers, like I always
Jesus.
tell you. For you all, it is. See the point? No, me, I have all the equity, so now holding cash is all that I need left. That's the last part of the puzzle, and then I'm Gucci. Feel me? And all that money, Bruce Wayne's going to be able to use his resources to protect Gotham, right? Help the Valley, help all these other places. Like I said,
Blue.
I'm going to be definitely spending some time in New York, probably right in New York City, right in front of you, right? And I'm going to be the biggest deal in New York City or Harlem, all the boroughs. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Like, it's just weird. Like that's the thing. You want to talk about money? Have you ever competed playing basketball? You know how much money that takes? That takes money. See, that's the thing. Y'all have never had any passions that you compete in. You never had real careers or real talents. Like people who have talents, they're not worried about just talking about money. And people who have money, they're definitely not worried about just
He
talking about
says that
money.
like he
It
knows
matters, man.
everybody
Especially when you're
automatically.
35.
Right.
I'm gonna be 36. I'll be 40 after that in 4 years. About 5 years, I'll be 40. Why would I care about money? What? You do that when you're young. That's what you're supposed to do. Make money and spend money. I did everything right, brother. I'm your role model. I'm what you want to be. You got to get like me. Now let's see you try to copy what I did, because that's all y'all can do is try to imitate, and y'all can't even do that right because y'all ain't got no originality to you. 2 hours on live. Should I be like Rob Rack and sit here for 16 hours? He'll sit there for 16 hours and get nothing done.
He's still
Nothing.
going.
He can't even go live. I think his channel's compromised. And then you got the Groovy Jimmy. He can't even go live. It looks like his channel's compromised. And if not, they're just afraid to go live, or they just have nothing to talk about. How can you say it doesn't have
Jimmy
to do with
goes
me
live
when it
all the
clearly
time,
does?
fool.
Every move that every one of y'all make on this network has to do with me. It's all towards me, and it's all going to come out in court. Feel me? Like I said, listen, bro, you know what God told me in the message and reading today in the download was exactly that. When it says, follow me into the ways of God, like when they say, follow me into the ways of the man. It's not the ways of the man, no, it's the ways of God. See, that's the point. And that's what it told me. It said, I'm going to teach the world the ways of God. I'm the only beacon that's doing that. I'm who God chose to do that. You understand? And it's clear I'm showing you the ways of God. This is why I'm doing all this stuff with the strength stuff. I already owned 14 cars before. I've already seen more money than your entire government combined. So I've already done the financial stuff. Why would I have to always have it? That doesn't make sense. So y'all are being unfair and
But
not
I
being
need you to
realistic. That's
donate.
why I don't talk to delusional people. No, people People who've seen that much money that I've seen, they want to get away from it, man. Real talk. Money is not that good. You know what I mean? It'll be great now with me and Christina, but that's because we have true love. We have a base that's like solid as a rock, like a rock. I miss those commercials. Oh, like a rock. You know, like, oh, we need the
You
money.
miss those
But like I
commercials?
said,
Those
that's
are
because I had my
terrible.
break away from it.
Those are the commercials that fucking broke your fucking teeth.
And now it's going to
Yeah,
be that time for it.
you know they're
You
hard
understand?
like the
So I
rock.
want money. I need money. You know what I mean? But like I said, we're going to have so much it's unreal. And I'm not going to be running around like Black Youngster fronting and faking and flogging. Black Youngster was running around committing felonies and crimes. That's all he ever did. He was a dealer. He's a joke. He's fugazi and
Who's
he's fake.
Black
All of them sold,
Youngster?
they sold to the devil and sold to Freemasonry.
I
He was
don't
dancing on the
know.
table at Epic Records. You ain't going to see me do none of that nonsense. Bro, I'll walk right into these record labels and have them give me a job. They won't even have a choice. They'll have to give me a job and I'll be immediately
But
brokering record deals for people.
downrange.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. It wouldn't
So
matter
that's where I need
what
my
I did, what
soundboard.
level I started at, whatever. Like y'all don't get it. Me and Christina can move anywhere we want in the U.S. and act like we're poor. See, that's what y'all don't get, bro. I'm not your average dude, man.
Electric
I've
window.
never told y'all about my money. Y'all ain't seen an inkling of my wealth I've had. Trust me, bro. Y'all are funny. I done seen tons of money. Trust me on that more than anybody. Yeah, y'all talk about the Hoovers and all those people. Those people have never come close to me financially. Real talk. It's like that one dude up there in New York, them old fake hustlers that was never hustlers that literally got their karma and had nothing. They had a couple of thousand on them, if even.
Thank you, Chill.
Larry Hoover, all them clowns. That's some fugazi fake stuff. What? Bro, you gotta understand, Tyree Sneed was very competitive, man. Tyree Sneed was making sure nobody
He's
could
still
come
going
close.
there, Shekels
I was
McJorson.
actually competing, and I
He
wasn't trying to
is
hold people
still
back like y'all to
fucking
do it.
going.
I was trying to help everybody. So remember that. So that's about all I got to say for right now, man. I'm gonna get going. But yeah, like I said, I'm always win, man.
Holy shit.
I'm Batman, and that's my job. That's all I do. So like I said, when we get the money, it'll be launched across the whole nation. This whole Batman thing and the world. And me and Christina are going to be in like places like Paris and driving Lamborghinis and all sorts of stuff, bro. We're going to have fun. It's going to look like Limitless. I'm going to be a Batman that's international. So I don't know what you're talking about. We're going to Dubai too. We're going to do all that, but we're going to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? These
You're
people
gonna get
online,
killed.
they're like that one. What was that one lady channel? Okur or whatever. Okur, and she's all overweight. Like one of them was going on a cruise that's probably like $5. Like that's what y'all do. Go on cheap cruises. We're going to use cruises like that just to get overseas so that we can start and build everything. Do you understand? This is why free.
Now, are those waffles homemade batter, or is that out of a fucking container or a box or a fucking Bisquick or some shit? I want some chicken and waffles.
Freedom is so important because you get to do
Go
what
to
you want
Roscoe's,
while y'all
fool.
sitting in jail and prison because that's where you're going to
Roscoe's
be
is
in prison,
overrated.
and most of y'all are already there or back and forth all the time. You're never free. You have no power out here in the free world, in the real world. I run everything out here. So who's boss and who's king? That's what I thought. So like I said, yeah, I mean,
Not you.
we're going to do our thing global, worldwide. You feel me? And yeah, like I said, we're going to go overseas and run everything. I want to go to Africa and all that. I don't know what you talking about. They see a big dude like me going everywhere, they're gonna be a little concerned and interested. Like, who the hell is that? Anywhere I go, they're gonna be trying to get on my good side and recruit me and talk to me. Like, I'm real as hell. People like me. You either like me or you lose. That's how I work with me. I don't care who you are. You're gonna lose. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, this whole world is mine for the taking. Who are you? Feel me? Like I said, y'all get on here, you run your mouth. I get on here, I run the world. How are we the same, bro? Real talk. Like I said, while y'all are going to be talking, running your mouth, I'm going to be in the street getting busy. I'm telling you straight up. Batman's going to be in the street getting busy while y'all running your mouth. Like, nah, bro, you don't get it. And
Getting
Christina's going to see,
busy.
she's going to be witnessing everything because I'm going to have a GoPro on my chest and my back, and she's going to monitor everything and help me with my missions. So she's going to get to see so much action like a movie. It's unbelievable.
She's
the real
gonna
thing.
document
And Batman
me
is coming hard
assaulting
body, bro.
everyone
Like I
for
said,
no
bulletproof
reason.
suits
Hold
proof for
on, hold
everything.
on, hold on.
Coming right
Rewind it.
through and stopping everything myself. So I don't care what y'all talking about. Nobody can stop.
Sorry about that. I mixed up my tabs. All right. What's up?
No, rewind it. What do you step
Getting
on? What
busy.
do
I'm
you
telling
say?
you
I was
straight up.
saying something
Batman's gonna
stupid.
be in the street getting busy while y'all running your mouth. Like, nah, bro, you don't get it. Christina's gonna see so much. She's gonna be witnessing everything because I'm gonna have a GoPro on my chest and my back, and she's gonna monitor everything and help me with my missions. So she's gonna get to see so much action like a movie. It's unbelievable, the real thing. And Batman is coming hard body, bro. Like I said, bulletproof suits proof for everything, and coming right through and stopping everything myself. So I don't care what y'all talking about. Nobody can stop what God has planned. You feel me? And that takes heart, that takes passion, that takes charisma. Like I said, it took so much for me to accomplish all I have in my life. Nobody could ever take that away from me because they talk, because of words, because you're upset at how much I've accomplished. So what? Say what you want, brother. say what you want, talk about my father, talk about my family like you just did, and I have it documented, and it's going to be
Good, we're
presented in
going
court,
to.
right? And you'll have to testify on the stand, right? Like, you're not very bright. Talk about whatever, bro. Talk about whatever you want to say. I don't care what you have to say, bro. Like, you're grown, bro. Y'all are grown adults, man. Like, why can't you just talk to people right? Like I said, every day you got to do the same thing. How many times are you going to repeat yourself? You haven't made your point clear. Move on.
He
You're
is
just repetitive,
such
bro.
talking in the
Like,
mirror
real
right
talk,
now.
bro. They
It's
funny. They
amazing.
really act like they on something because they can't think.
Yeah.
You funny as hell. Ain't nobody trying to be like you, bro. But like I said, man, that stuff I laugh at. That's entertaining. But yeah, like I said, I'm the star of the show. I'm what they all want to be and will never be. But yeah, like I said, no, Batman's going to be in the street getting busy in all these cities across Texas, all the cities across the U.S. And the thing is, people act like it's going to be difficult or like it's a problem, bro. It's easy, man. I've been running the streets forever, bro. You know what I mean? Like, people is not as tough as y'all want to portray them to be. Like, ain't nobody got nothing for no Batman, okay? That's coming through running the streets. You understand? Especially when I got money and the resources. Like I said, I got to worry about the big stuff going on. That's the thing. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's up with this sewer stuff and lizard stuff. Literally, like, y'all don't get it. I'm trying to get ready for Crocs. Real talk. Because I think it's a real thing. See, I think that reptilians are real. I think I'm going to run across these things. That's what you don't get. I'm not joking about nothing. You don't think reptilians are real? Okay. Then why did they make every movie about them and every cartoon? Are you all? None of you are awake. You all can't see what's right in front of you because you're
Because
still.
unlike
Still
you, Joey, some people have imagination.
Remember that woke movement? Yeah, none of you are woke, bro, because you can't even open your eyes and see what's in front of you. You know how many things the Eye of Horus is plastered on? The Eye of Horus is all over your TV. The Eye of Horus is the eye of Satan. It's what I was always trying to figure out, and it always creeped me out, until I really, really found God, and now I understand more what's going on. That's why I was always like, dude, like, what the hell? I mean, that's the truth, man. The truth is, this world, it's just very evil, man. It's very evil. It's very cruel for no reason. It's almost like hell. It's like
All right, folks. Sorry to interrupt. Tyree Sneed is not Sneed.com is not available, but on GoDaddy you can. Here, let me just go back over here. Where the fuck am I? Here, let's present. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Which one? I didn't have any porn sites up there, I don't think. No. All right. Did it not? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it is available. You can hire a broker for $99 and they will get a hold of Tyree and negotiate that price if anybody wants to buy it. All right, rant over.
Yeah, he ain't gonna sell it. You just gotta wait for it to lapse. He'll do that. He'll let it lapse, but he'll never sell it.
All right, let's go.
or in hell. Like, this is literally like hell, bro. And it's like you have to find God and climb out of hell. That's the truth. Like, and this is not supposed to be hell in my opinion. It's supposed to be utopia. But I'm just saying that's the way you people act. Like, this is not hell. I don't believe it is. I don't see how it could be. I think it's a beautiful world, and I think I think it can be either or depending on what you make it. I think a lot of these people create their own hell, and I think people like me, we build the utopia that this world's supposed to be. So that's what I'm trying to make it. See, you're worried about nonsense. I'm sitting here restructuring and building this new world, and I'm going to build my own cities and everything. Watch. So what are you talking about? You just told you we're looking at possibly 30 to 50 million. If we get money like that, you think I can't build my own city and just be sovereign from the whole world? Yeah, and then tell everyone, you have to leave my city alone because we don't back down to nobody. Like, city has a lot of power. A city can just say, we're sovereign, stay the hell out of our city. You understand? I can run.
They can't do that.
I can make my own
They
rules. I
can't
can
do
do
that at all.
it's normal, which it would be with me, obviously, and makes sense. But I get to do what I want. It's my city. So I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all are like a little slow. You're a little behind, bro. You're worried about, wow, what's going on in Delusionville today, and I'm worried about building a whole new city. Like, what? I got to figure out what the name of it's going to be too. You feel me? Like, no, you don't get it, bro. I want to like bring back like the ancient civilizations like Tartaria, where we have like more technology than all y'all and laugh in your face. You understand? Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm trying to do something a little different. It's a lot different. Nobody's ever done it. So I mean, I can understand why people would be jealous of me. Why they hate on me, that's not understandable. There's no justifying that. But why you would be a little jealous, right? I could understand that because I could do no wrong. I'm God's angel. I'm an actual angel in human form. I've proven that. I've survived the impossible a million times. I'm immortal and invincible. I mean, obviously. So what do you mean? I mean, I've proven it, man. There's no question, no qualm. Look how quiet they are, and you've had a link this entire time. That's what they do. Waste their time, come over here with nonsense, but you can't click a link and be a reputable person who can speak and have a conversation. I don't need that. I mean, you all need me. That's why you're here. And I'm gonna get paid for this show like every other one. And I don't have to sit on here for 11 hours, 12 hours like Rob Wack. Rob Wack, say Rob Wack, Rob Wack, Rob Wack, say Rob Wack, 'cause I'm Rob and I'm Wack. Rob Wack, Rob Wack, quack, 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 Rob Wack, Rob Wack, quack, 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 quackity quack, 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 Robbity
Wow.
quack. Uh-oh, I'm singing the quack song. What you gonna do about it? What?
The quack
Y'all are
song.
funny as hell. Rob Wack. Oh my goodness. Y'all are hilarious. Even the other one dissing.
For real.
Oh, it's hilarious. But yeah, bro, like I said, all y'all need to get on
Sneedtopia, where the fucking urine flows like wine. What was the name of that movie with Tom Cruise? Fucking when they went out west. Fucking what was fucking Far and Away.
Farville goes west.
When they just go out there and you put your stake in the land. This is now my city. I own this fucking place. What's he
Sheriff,
gonna put?
look in your DM real quick.
What's up? All right. From Negasonic. What do we got? I like that.
The bat symbol made of red triangles, dog.
That's fucking brilliant. Let me save that.
I
Bear
got
with
some
me,
more
guys.
too. I'm working on.
Oh God.
Ooh, for real.
I'll get back to it here in a second. And then here. Let me just hit play.
your job. That's what you need to do. You know, I be trying to watch some of the lives of some people that y'all got to create some content, man. I got to have something to watch, man. Y'all made YouTube boring. My show is the best show, hands down. All right, I'm out, man. I'll talk to y'all later, man. I got better things to
Only
do. All right,
because of
Christina, I
us.
love you. You're my everything. And like I said, we're always going to be together, always truly happy. We're soulmates. We're soulmates and we're in love. True love. So, like I said, I know y'all, man. You know what I mean? Stay, man. All right. Let me know when y'all can afford a hot dog.
Yeah. Did he end it?
Yeah.
All right, let me show
Yeah.
you guys
Sounds
what his fucking. All right, let's hit this. Let's stop sharing screen and move over here. God damn, that's brilliant work, Negasonic.
Thank you. I mean, the computer did it all, but I came up with the idea of making a bat symbol, Batman symbol out of red triangles.
I love it. Ah,
I
that's
got
so
some more
good.
being made too. I'm just seeing which ones come out the best. So far, that one came out. I like that one the best so far. That was the first
Yeah, I
one.
like it because it kind of looks like stained glass, where there's like the dimples and the ridges in the glass
Yeah.
and shit. Let's go through these comics here real quick. Tired out. We've been here a minute, guys. 2 hours and 32 minutes. Listen to this fucking retard. Lobster. Anyway, that's about all I got for you, Nega. Anything on your mind?
No. Wondering if he's going to go live again tonight.
Well, if he does, do we need to save a little bit of cow for Sticky?
Well, let's see what happens. Let's see if Sticky wants to.
Fair enough. That being said, I'm going to take it on out, guys. Hey, thanks everyone for coming in. It's our job here to take money out of fucking people's jackass, the people's jackass's fucking wallet. But thanks, guys. We're going to drop it. Here we go.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.